Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We are continuing with Ace Combat 5. But I had a couple ideas before I hop straight in. First of all, let me write question of the day. You guys can't hear my keyboard, can you? I know it's really loud. And when I type fast, I'm a little hard on the keys, which doesn't help. Okay, now that I have that up, my real fun idea for the start was, what if we went and we looked at the comment section of the Assault Horizon video, its first like 3 hours of comments, and we do a quick tally. How many times in the last 3 hours have I been told to play other flight games? I thought that could be a good idea. So, hold on, and I'm gonna need my shades and a timer apparently. What do you mean clearly? What clearly? Clearly what, Ryan? Oh, that's right. It has a video. Do I prefer Ace Combat in the real world or Strange Real? To be honest, I don't think... Oh, you can hear my keyboard. Okay. I don't think it really makes a difference. I feel like I like both for different reasons, but it's not really a factor, like, as far as overall enjoyment goes. Man, now it's hard to read these comments. Okay. Oh, second comment in. If you haven't heard of it, you should look at Tom Clancy's Hawks. Hold on, we're gonna need a notepad here. Can I make the font bigger? I know, here we go. I was like, I know there's a way to do it in Notepad. Booyah. I'm looking on my other monitor, for the record, because some of these comments are not very nice. Well, not, most of the time it's fine, but. All right, surprisingly, oh, here we go. Wii game, The Sky Crawlers. This is a new one, to be fair. But there's one. I'm not gonna count it if it's Ace Combat. I'm not. Because people, you know, there's always like Northern Wings review when? Infinity review when? Assault Horizon Legacy when? I got a bunch this morning. I'm skimming. Oh, Project Wingman. Now, I haven't done this for myself yet, but if I had to make a prediction as to which one will have the highest tally, I have an idea. You're counting Ace Combat clones? What I'm doing, I'm looking through the comments. It's been a running joke for a bit, like the Project Wingman joke of every time I publish anything Ace Combat related, I get a ton of people who are like, you should do Project Wingman. So I'm doing a quick tally. In the first 3 hours of the Assault Horizon video, how many times have I been asked about like other flight games? There's another one. Oh my god, this one's a twofer. This guy's asking about Project Wingman and Hawks in one comment. Oh, sorry, two. We got a twofer. AC Infinity. Skim. Skim, skim. Okay, we're on a hot streak. Aha! Project Wingman. We can't play Infinity. I know. I got, like, weirdly in the comments this morning, I got it a few times. And I got asked on Discord as well this morning. And Project Wingman. The meme Project Wingman. We're close to the bottom. Okay. That's the tally for the first 3 hours. Because I was also saying recently... Unicorn, it's the wrong video. Unicorn just went from the stream to the joint assault video and commented right now, you should play Project Wingman. So you know what? We'll count it. We'll count it. 32 seconds ago. It's not the Assault Horizon video, but, you know, just for shits and giggles, I will count it. Am I going to be able to make a video about Assault Horizon Legacy since Citra was shut down? Let me, real quick. You want to see what I have? You want to see what I grabbed? On March 3rd. Look what I grabbed. I was thinking ahead. Don't pay attention to that. That is also obviously not related at all, but look what I went out and yoinked like immediately as the news came out. I have Citra. I went and grabbed Citra like literally 30 minutes after they announced the settlement. Oh, that's right. I'm using a save file. Hold on. Or a save state rather. Because we ended after the tunnel run. But yeah, we had to do the satellite.
This is
Okanieba. Why?
The later you get there, the less time you'll have to
Why am I
attack
in
the
this
soul.
plane?
The soul will descend
Chat,
to
why are we in this
altitude
plane again?
in 5 minutes.
Did I not get enough A10 action in the other day?
The soul is falling.
Hold on, let me get caught up on chat. Sorry, I was having my random like bullshit moment. A review of Ace Combat directed by Michael Bay was nice. It's very Michael Bay. Am I playing on Ace? We're finishing Expert and then we'll be going into Ace. Been watching the first time Metal Gear series and I love it. Short videos? Short video? I appreciate it though. I'm glad you're enjoying them. But to be fair, from what I've seen of Metal Gear like essays, they get super long. Because people really, like, I go pretty surface level for the most part, but people really dig in when they do Metal Gear videos. How tall am I? I am 5'9". Don't listen to the other people give you random answers. Don't listen to them. Despite the rumors, I asked the very same question. Wait, what question? Sorry. Oh, Project Wingman when? Maybe. Maybe. Short King? Motherfucker. I'll have you know I'm actually 5'9" and a half. 0.49 on my last doctor visit. 9 inches. 0.49. Sorry, 9.49 inches. So, if you don't know, the benchmark male height in the United States is 5'9". So I am actually, objectively speaking, above average height. This is not cope. This is objective fact. Realistically speaking, I am average height, but if we're being incredibly literal, I I am half an inch above average height for the US, so I'll take it.
Our mission is clear.
I cannot see right now.
Time to be afraid.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I can't see. This is a bad mission for sunglasses.
Captain,
This is a really bad mission for sunglasses, actually. It's so dark. It's just gray. I can't see.
We gotta take out the one in command. This is it. This is what we've been training for. Right now.
The damn Rosgreaves ghosts. We will realize the victory that has been denied.
You son of a bitch. Why am I in an A10? What is happening? Oh, I got one.
Captain
God damn it. If I had waited like another half second, I would have hit both and taken him down.
I was sure I was gonna get skewered by that missile.
Oh.
Damn the ravens of Rosgreaves. I was the one who shut down Bartlett 15 years ago.
What do you think about RE5 Remake? I think RE5 Remake, here's the thing, right? Because it's pretty obvious how it's going to play out. It's going to feel basically just like RE4 Remake did gameplay-wise. Because in my mind, like, RE4 and RE5 are pretty much the same game, like, in their original, in terms of, like, the core mechanics and stuff, right? And we saw with the RE2 and 3 remakes that, like, they made the RE2 remake, and then they just took all that core gameplay stuff, threw it right over for 3 remake, right?
Accept your defeat.
So really, like, RE5, if they do remake it, which I personally think they're going to,
1 minute.
game sounds a little loud. Oh, it might, because I adjusted some. Hold on, let me fix that real quick. How do you do it on old PCSX2? It's in here, right? Yes. Let's go down like 5%. Just tell me if it still needs to go down a little bit. I'm 6'7", yeah, and I'm the Pope.
stay sharp. React fast.
He might be 6'7", but that's very tall. That's really tall. Like, the tallest guy that I knew was like, I think 6'7", and he was huge.
Have our victory. We've been humiliated long enough.
Get out of my way while you still can.
Please, miss.
I'm inclined to doubt you on this one. I don't think you're 6'7". No Nintendo fan is 6'7". Let me tell you.
Man, that was close.
Sorry, I think RE5 Remake is going to be
Fox 2.
basically just RE4 Remake
Long enough for you to
with like RE5 setting and story.
destroy it.
I'm in range.
So like, I'm down for it. Did anyone see the IGN article recently, by the way? I tweeted about it because it was ridiculous.
Captain shot down an enemy.
But IGN revived, for some godforsaken reason, IGN recently revived the Resident Evil 5 is a racist game discussion.
We don't have time to be dealing with you right
I don't know why that discussion came back. I don't know how it came back, but here we are.
now. That's him. Get him.
They wrote a whole article about like the Resident Evil game that can't be remade.
Over yet.
And like, the article was also just really bad. Like, if you read it, they left a lot of context about the game itself out so that it would sound a little more legitimate.
Fox 2.
The remakes are basically RE5 toned down. They are definitely making it. They're 100% making it. A lot of people think that they might not because, like, you know, RE5 is recent enough that, do we really need it? The answer to that is no. But they teased the fact that they would be going into RE5 so many times in the 4 remake,
Fox 2. Fox 2.
especially if you played Separate Ways, which I know a lot of people probably didn't because it was paid DLC. I did. I liked it a lot more than I liked the original Separate Ways. But yeah, they definitely teased and like set it up a lot. They don't like Boulder Punch. The Boulder Punch is canon. I actually was just talking about this with a friend of mine. they do like the boulder punch. It would seem like that's something that they would cut from the remake to make it feel more realistic, right? However, the whole point of the remakes is to bring things in line with kind of like the new post RE7 canon, right? And in Village, they had whatever his name, Heisenberg was his name. They had him refer to Chris as that boulder punching bastard. So even in the new canon, they have kind of like reaffirmed. Is there a hole in there? Is this the hole that I've heard about? Oh, it looks like it is. I can see a hole. Oh, sweet Jesus. We can make it work. No, we can't. I can't see. I can't see. I'm blind. 30 more seconds. Make Chris wanting his bloodline to continue by having Leon. The Redfield bloodline memes are so good. But yeah, hilariously, they like in recent canon have brought up the boulder punch. So they're gonna have to, if they do remake it, include the boulder punch.
Blaze.
No. What the hell? You could play Samurai Western on PS2. I'm just gonna hope that that's a joke and not actually a game. They don't want RE6. I feel like, hear me out, chat. Like, I know some people are kind of the mindset of we don't need more remakes. But I kind of like that Resident Evil has been doing both new games and remakes like side by side. I think that it's a pretty good business model, and I think that it's really fun, like as a diehard Resident Evil fan. I would fucking kill for a Resident Evil 6 remake, genuinely. Because not in the sense of like, oh, I want them to make it, you know, make the same thing but better, like they did with like RE4 or 2 or whatever. Like, I want them to go back and like the basic story premise of RE6, not the actual writing and stuff, but the basic premise is good. Just remake RE6 like from the ground up. Just redo that shit. I would love to see them go back and make that game good. Did you see the Resident Evil 9 October 25 leak? I did. I'm pretty in the loop on Resident Evil leaks. I haven't heard about it in a while. Are we still under the impression that Claire and Jill are the main characters in Resident Evil 9? Because that was a pretty sure thing for a while. Did that change? Was that bullshit? Like, did we get any updates on that? That was a quick one. Kind of like Star Wars prequels. Yeah, I would love them to make those movies good too. Prequels fans in shambles. Oh, Annie's in the water. I mean, the third one is fine, right?
This is it. This is what we've been training for. Right now.
The third prequel for Star Wars was good. Wasn't amazing, but it was definitely the best of the bunch. The other two were movies.
2 minutes. Well, I shoot that one off. I'll run you all down.
I'm a prequels fan too. I wish, like, I like the era of the prequels a lot, but man, those first two movies are not good. I like the third one, but even then, the third one still has like a lot of the same issues. At least stuff happens in the third one. The first two movies, well, actually, stuff happens in the second movie too. It's just, it's so like disjointed and kind of, I don't even know how to describe that one. Superior? Get that shit out of here. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Sequels? Maybe. Well, I don't know. Like,
Time to be afraid. I gotta get
okay, hot take incoming. Hot take incoming. I definitely would rather rewatch the prequel trilogy than the sequel trilogy, like in its entirety, right? If I had to sit down and watch through all 3 movies, I would choose to watch the original, or sorry, the prequels, not the originals. I would choose to watch the prequels over the Disney movies. However, I think if we look at the whole trilogy, I genuinely think that the Disney trilogy is more well made just as a film, not as a Star Wars thing, just as a movie. I think that the Disney movies are more well made than the prequels. I think the prequels are big messes. Bunch of weebs. Hello? 10K Star Destroyers. Episode 9 is where shit goes full wacko. Episode 9 is definitely the one that is poorly made. You've been smoking something? I don't think I have been. Have you? I mean, have you heard the writing in the prequels? Have you seen the cinematography in the first 2 movies? Have you? The more that I think about Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, I don't like sand. Yes, thank you, someone.
Please, miss.
It's like what I say with the original RE4. Like, the writing can be funny because it's bad, but just because it's funny doesn't mean it's good. Like, I can sit here and laugh at it. Is iconic? I thought you said ironic. I was about to lose my shit.
Just hate us.
Whew.
Completely.
It is iconic, but you know, so is somehow Palpatine returned. And they can fly now. Iconic doesn't mean a whole lot. You've grown too. Grown more beautiful. That's a slept on line. That one is really rough. That's a really... Whew. Great moments, but as eye-rolling moments. I think The Last Jedi got way more shit than it deserved. I don't really love it, but I don't think it's that bad. Episode 9 is that bad. It absolutely is that bad. The Last Jedi really isn't. Everyone just gets pissed about the Luke thing. And like, I mean, sure. But aside from that, it's really not that bad. Oh, and the Casino Planet thing is, I don't know what they were doing there. I don't know what the deal with the casino, it was just a bad side plot. I don't know what that was. Now that I remember that, maybe it's worse than I thought. Maybe I need to watch it a 3rd time. You were very kind to Assault Horizon in your review. I mean, it's a game that's kind of hard to be mad at, if you ask me. Like, it's not good, but it's also just kind of like big, stupid, fun game. And it's just like, yeah, I mean...
The self-destructed.
Oh, they self-destruct if you take too long? What is this casual shit? Since when? Since when? To the Old Republic fans, I'm an Old Republic fan. I want a movie or a show or something to put it into live action. It's the best era of Star Wars. The return of Ace Combat. I know, but like I said at the end, it's like a Resident Evil 6, you know? Like, you're mad at it when it comes out, but like now things course corrected and it's been a long time. So it's just kind of like this one little, like, you know, spin-off, really big, dumb action movie game. And it's fun. It's just fun. I can't be mad at something that's that fun. I think on replays, I will like it less. I definitely got the, the feeling that it would fall apart during replays. You guys told me that the A10 can fit. I do not think the A10 can fit in there. Absolutely not. The A10 cannot fit in there. I was lied to. I was planning on doing the funny to it, but there's no way that this thing fits in there. Absolutely not.
Get done in by some falling fragments. The enemy's laid his strongest cards against us, but no matter.
Finish us. Not here. What's the soul's core component? Can't hit it just by firing at random.
Captain, we need you here.
Watch the rotation timing and we should be able to hit it.
We have to aim from that.
It can? Bro, the wings are gonna get clipped. You're lying to me. Chat wants me to throw for content. The A10 does not fit in that hole. That sphincter too small.
You can
Oh,
see
God.
the soul fragments reflecting light in here.
All that's left of their hatred is this thing in front of us. I can still move. I can still fly.
We're gonna do this. Just
Hold
believe
on.
in yourselves.
I'll take another look at it, but there's no way in hell that this thing fits in there.
Stop this thing.
The sword is 40 miles from Alred.
Remember those craters in the belt?
Look at that. Bro, my wings are not fitting in that. What are you talking about? No way. Like, not even close. That's not even like a camera perspective thing. I'm right up against the butthole. It's just, it doesn't fit. Sometimes you just gotta reckon that you don't want to stretch it. You know, it can be painful. You just, sometimes you gotta realize today is not the day. It's for another day.
I'm going to push ahead. Further.
I believe it.
Oh my god, I'm using missiles. I actually have them, thank god. It's my favorite band, Slipknot.
Flight. We will get through this. Anything built by human hands can be destroyed.
Bro, I saw, speaking of, I saw a TikTok of this woman recently, like, rating all of the new metal bands, like all the big ones. And like, she put Slipknot on the list, but respect, she put them at number 2. Only beaten out by Linkin Park, who of course are the greatest new metal band of all time. No one disagrees. But the rest of her list was terrible. It was so bad. It was so bad. She had System of a Down on there as well. And she put them at like number 6. Do you know who she put above System of a Down? Disturbed? Korn? Like, what are you talking about, woman? What? Have you listened to this band?
First, as a dark demon.
Because I don't think you have.
As a demon, it uses its power to rain death upon the land.
She also put Limp Bizkit as the lowest on the list.
Of slumber, Razgriz returns.
Heresy? I seriously, when she put System of a Down so low, my initial thought was, why is System of a Down on this list? But I went with it. But then it hit me. I'm like, wait a second. She put Korn above System of a Down? I was like, wait a second. Whoa. You heard about Wretched? No? Is it a band? It is a band. Oh, I haven't listened to much death metal. Oh god, they're from Charlotte? Do they have a little Kakalaki in there? I do not know them. Whoa. What? They've gone through so many vocalists. Sorry, I saw like the former members thing. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vocalists. Not including their current one. In like the 20 years that this band has been around, they've had 6 different vocalists. What? That's crazy talk. Every time Chole says, and I'm the Pope. Wait, what did you send, Raiden? I'm the Pope is a reference when I say it, when I say that. But I've talked about it before. It's a reference to my grandmother, who always would say that whenever someone said something stupid. She was a feisty old woman. It's a Greek meme.
Peace.
I'm not going to be able to understand it.
The world. The aces of Rosgreaves never flew in the skies of battle again.
Invest. Oh, extended universe. Well, yeah, extended universe was certainly.
Above the clouds, there was only a
that was a
clear
whole
blue
thing.
sky, no longer in need of heroes. And perhaps that's exactly what they were hoping for all this time.
Disney decanonizing the extended universe was something. Because, like, the thing with extended universe is when Disney decanonized it, like 99% of Star Wars fans were like, okay. But then there was like that 1% of the fandom that was really, really invested into extended universe. And for them, it's like, oh man, what a shit show. That was a disaster. Like a very contained disaster. Because, you know, Star Wars being as big as it is, like so few Star Wars fans were into extended universe. But for those people, it was like, whoa. Oh, they speak English. It's the Catholics versus Orthodox thing. We had a few zealots back then. You don't now? Mandalorian, what about it? I still have never... Mushroomhead not in the top 5 list of shit. Mushroomhead was not on the list at all. I only just saw the Mushroomhead comment. But a Star Wars TV show? No, the extended universe was like a collection of like novelizations and just various like games. Like the old Dark Forces games were part of the extended universe. Actually, now that I think about it, Knights of the Old Republic was probably considered part of that too, when they like decanonized everything. Knights of the Old Republic and novels from the Old Republic era are no longer canon to the established Star Wars continuity. Okay, now I'm pissed too. Never mind, now I'm also pissed. God damn it. You're telling me that the Old Republic era is no longer canon? Fuck's sake. Although, there have been talks about them doing like a live action Old Republic thing for a bit. So if they do that, then they at least bring the era back to canon, right? Like not those games, but the era will come back. They can R them if they are dead. Retcon them? Do I regret paying $55? No, I do not. I wish I didn't have to pay that much, but I don't regret it. Stellar Griffin, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. It definitely, like, when I looked at the prices that the keys were selling for, I was like, oh, why? Why am I paying full price for this game? But it works out. I do feel like at least the oh. Good night. The bot has decided your fate. I'm letting the credits play just for the music, and I'm yapping anyway, for the record. I could easily skip them, but... useless wiki page I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I didn't. No. Oh, let's just hope that was early enough. We'll hope. Did they? Hold on. Oh, there's two wiki pages for Revan now. So where is he in, like, actual canon at this point? Oh. Stream will be terminated in 20 seconds. That was a close one. Thankfully, I caught on. Puddle of mud jump scare. Blurry came back. Just references to extended universe Sith. Also Starkiller. Starkiller, I think, is just fully non-canon, right? Although he never was. He was never at any point canon. Because, you know, he killed Luke Skywalker in the game, in the first game. Apparently, Revan was going to be in the Clone Wars? It was removed at George Lucas's request because Lucas thought Sith Lords existing beyond death or outside of the Force contradicted the established light side aspects and the meaning of it. That's actually a fair play, George Lucas. I normally don't agree with George Lucas on many things, but he's kind of right, actually. He's not wrong. He's canon to me. I'm so glad that line like went on to become a meme. Okay, so last time we did the first path. This time we just got to go through and do the second one. And it's going to be the same thing for most of it. Someone said that they get harder like with each path.
Welcome back. Here is your current sit rep. Thanks to the valiant efforts of Mobius Squadron and the ISAF,
based on the Kill Vader ending. But then, like, even in the second game, I don't think the second game could be canon. I'm trying to remember why, because he was never canon. I remember there being reason for it.
They're now calling themselves Free Erusia.
Like, even pre-Disney wiping the extended universe, he wasn't canon.
Resistance from the remaining forces in each area, and have finally succeeded in capturing an old military.
Which was how he was able to be so stupidly fun and overpowered.
In response, at 0330 today, the ISAF has made the decision to engage in a special subjugation operation. After analyzing the combat results of the Continental War, the Tactical Intelligence Department released an astounding report indicating that the mission execution
wasn't Luke a Sith in the second game? Was that the second game, or was that another DLC for the first game? I don't remember.
Accomplish this mission. We've confirmed that the enemy's headquarters are located on the naval island base in the northern part of White Valley Bay. You must disarm Free Erusia. The codename for this operation will be Katina. The fate of this mission rests in your hands. Launch.
Yeah, it seems like he was mostly just considered non-canon because of like him being stupidly overpowered. Because I'm looking at like threads from like 2011, 2012.
Clear to engage.
In
Locked on.
a DLC.
Fox
Okay.
2.
I couldn't remember if that was DLC or if that was the second game. It's been a long time since I replayed the second game. I replayed the first one a few years ago.
Radar lock. Fox 2. Fox
That's because
2.
the second game wasn't very good, but
Target hit.
we don't talk about it. What was that? Oh, yeah. It seems like he was mostly considered non-canon at the time, even.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Because of just like his existence contradicting some things with like actual canon. And not in terms of like extended universe even, but like the movies.
Mobius 1,
Like
Fox
the original trilogy sort of thing, right?
2. Radar lock.
As well as just his abilities being so overpowered that it's like this can't be.
Nice kill.
This just how could
Heads
it
up,
be?
Enemy radar spike. Locked on.
Because if this guy existed,
Mobius 1,
there's no
Fox 2.
way that we wouldn't hear about him,
Bandits
sort of
in gun
thing,
range.
right? Obviously, with fiction, it's like, well,
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
we just hadn't thought of him yet.
Shack on
But
the target. You're in gun range. Heads up, enemy radar spike.
oh, okay.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Shack on the target.
Those DLCs were wild. I forgot about how crazy the Force Unleashed DLCs got.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Oh.
Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
There we go.
Missile hit. Radar lock.
Wait.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Oh, my bad.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Where is that other missile going? What? That works for me. To make Starkiller work in the expanded universe? Really? There were novelizations of The Force Unleashed? I feel like that shouldn't surprise me. Oh, dude, this time we've got to get the full rank. I remember last time we came so close. Shit, what was it that prevented me from getting it before?
Mobius 1, engage. Clear to engage.
There was one mission that had like a weird gimmick of
Locked
some
on.
sort
Fox 2.
along the way,
Target
and
hit.
that was like genuinely the reason, because I scored so poorly on it, because I didn't know what I was getting into when it started.
Nice kill.
Shit, what was that?
Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 3.
Is the next Ace Combat game 7? No, it's the remake of 2 for the 3DS. Assault Horizon
Radar lock. Fox 2.
with the worst name ever, by the way. Assault Horizon Legacy. I was trying to remember. I knew it was Assault Horizon something.
Radar lock.
Oh, it was the
Fox 2,
landing.
Fox 2.
That's right. The landing had like a time bonus, and I just had no idea. Because really, why is the landing
Radar lock.
scored? I thought I was doing a nice
Fox 3,
chill
Fox
landing,
3.
like
Bandits in
usual.
gun range.
I can't even see him. How am I locking onto him?
You're in gun range. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Can you stop turning? You straighten out while I'm reloading my missiles, bastard.
Target hit.
I'm actually kind of low on missiles. I thought the PSP ones came before. We already did the PSP ones. Oh, for stream, if you, we're talking about for videos.
Shack on the target.
For stream, we've got a lot of games still. Because when you've got to do like a few playthroughs of each, it takes a little longer.
Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Target hit.
Oh, that was special weapon? I can make it work, probably.
Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Shack on the target. Bandits in gun range.
Shit.
Out of missiles. Splash 1, Splash 1.
Is there not another? Okay, there's not. I wasted a ton of missiles.
Locked on. Fox 3.
That might hit. It did.
Bandit shot down. Radar lock. Fox 3, Fox 3.
Keeps getting worse. Yeah, I saw the mod thing. The trailer. They used footage from someone's mod in the trailer of the game, which is super odd. Because apparently they just hadn't finished porting her over yet. So someone who was capturing the footage just threw in the mod and, like, I guess didn't tell anyone. But yeah, that re-release is just a shit show and a half. Me and some friends were actually going to buy it. We were planning on pre-ordering it, actually, because they were doing like a 20% off deal if you pre-ordered it. So we almost did, and we decided, like, well, let's maybe wait until like an actual sale, because, you know, we've played the games already, and thank God. I mean, granted, I would have just returned it. I would have refunded it so early. If I had logged on launch day and saw that, I would have just refunded the game.
Clear to engage.
But what the fuck? Because the craziest part is, too, at least for like us on PC,
Mobius 1, engage.
we already have Battlefront 1 and 2 with working servers on PC.
Enemy radar spike. Locked on.
Like, for us, it was pretty much just about like the whole, you know, get 64 player lobbies
Mobius 1,
and
Fox 2.
get some slightly touched up lighting, and I guess like a couple of the DLC characters from Xbox.
Hard
But
enemy radar spike. Radar
yeah, it turned out how it did.
lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Nice kill.
Thank you.
Locked on.
He's no Okanieba, but he's an okay
Mobius 1, Fox
AWACS.
2. Missile hit. Locked on.
There we go. Oh, well, now you turned. Shit.
Nice kill.
Where else? Oh, God. Why are you guys also spread out? What's going on here? You just trying to eat up my time? At least he's not Thunderhead. Thunderhead's the one from this game, right? From 5? I struggle to keep them straight by name, in all honesty.
Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox
It's
3.
rough.
Hard enemy radar
There's so
spike.
many of them. Oh, that's just a helicopter. Now I feel kind of dumb. I got this. Hold on.
Locked on.
Give it time.
Fox 2.
Blandest one by far. You're probably right. I don't know.
Hard enemy radar spike.
I feel like Sky Eye is up there, right?
You're in gun range.
I feel like he's up there.
Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2. Nothing but air. Heads up.
The Crow remake looks okay. I honestly forgot they were remaking The Crow. Until just now. I heard about that a while ago. But I feel like I haven't heard about that in a super long time at this point.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Chopper shot down.
Maybe it's just my sense of time being terrible as always.
Radar lock.
Oh god.
Fox 2. Bandit shot down. Radar lock.
Oh, come on.
Mobius
bitch.
1, Fox 2.
There we go.
Target hit.
Honestly, I don't even know the names of any of the AWACS past 4 or 5. Because there weren't any up until 4.
Fox 2. Missile hit.
And then there was Sky Eye, and then Thunderhead, and then whoever's in 0. Yeah, I don't remember any of them.
Hard enemy radar spike. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Target hit.
Eagle Eye is in 0. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that at all.
Locked on.
Although 0, I played 0. God, was that like back in December now?
Shack on the target.
It's been that long.
Locked on.
Wait, no, it would have been the very beginning of January, right? Or no?
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Was it
You're in
December?
gun range. Mobius 1 shot down a bandit.
I don't know.
Radar lock. Bandit shot down.
Whether it's a jeans and leather or sweats and sneakers kind of day, it's always a sweats and sneakers kind of day. Who's the best protagonist in the Ace Combat series? Get this one, it's Bishop from Assault Horizon. Genuine answer, by the way, I'm not shitposting. You know why? Someone will know why. Does anyone know the reason?
Locked on. Fox 2. Chopper shot down. Bandits in gun range.
I'm not seeing any answers. Have I ruffled feathers? Because he speaks bingo! He's the only one that actually opens his mouth at any point in the game. Which means, and he's the only one you see as well. So doubly so, he's the only one that's actually a character and not just a self-insert.
Clear to engage.
I guess Nemo from 3 is technically a character, but still a self-insert. And also not named until you get the secret ending, so you have to play through the game 5 times to even get the name Nemo. Aside from like it being there as the default when you start a file.
Behind me. Locked on. Nice kill. Hard enemy radar spike.
I'm kind of joking about the Bishop thing, but at the same time, it's like outside of, what's it called?
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Outside of Bishop from 0, it's kind of hard to like have any discussion about who's the best character, because they're really
Enemy radar spike.
not characters, right? Like it's just kind of a name that's given to you, and then aside from that, like there's no discernible difference between them other than like feats, I guess.
Fox 2.
Oh god.
Target hit. Splash 1.
Silent
Splash 1.
psychopath war criminals. Yeah, it can really be whatever you want it to be, because they are just, you know, set up as self-inserts.
You're in gun range.
He's the only one with a canonical reason for never speaking. That's also, that is fair.
Missile hit.
That Nemo does have like a reason to not speak compared to everyone else who just doesn't. We just can't hear him. He apparently speaks.
Locked on. Out of missiles. Shack on the target.
That is true that he does apparently speak.
Locked on.
Oh god. This is just gonna be Machine Gun City, isn't it? Because I don't see any resupply stuff around.
Nice kill. Locked on. Fox 3. Fox 3.
None of those are hitting. Oh, two of them hit. Wow. Okay, never mind. I eat my words.
Radar lock. Bandits in gun range. That's a kill.
That killed? Okay. Oh, I see you. I see. Hold on. Other way. Go.
This is Blue 9. Someone cover me.
Ah, missiles.
Bandit. Radar lock. Fox 2. Fox 2. Bandits in gun range.
Have you done the I almost said cowboy because I read two messages at once. We have not done Ace yet. We're gonna do it after this arcade run.
You're in gun range. Fox 2. Nice kill.
That's not even worth the points. I don't want it. Oh, there's another missile thing? Hold on. On the last couple of videos have been asking, we did a tally on just the Assault Horizon video with like the first 3 hours of its comments this morning. I got asked to play not Assault Horizon. Jesus, I'm a mess. Ignore me. Project Wingman 5 times. Oh, it's still there. 5 times in the first 3 hours of the new video being up. I don't know about the video before that. But yeah, I forget that in this game they retain. I can talk. Their collision after you blow them up.
Mobius 1, engage.
I just played Assault Horizon all week, okay? Give me a break. They don't in Assault Horizon, trust me. The amount of bombers that I flew through after I shot them down, I would know. I'm a professional at flying through solid objects.
Target hit.
Oh, it keeps your time from... Whoa. That was a little spooky, actually.
Locked on. You're in gun range. Fox 2.
Yeah.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Shooting and the boss just not dying for a long time.
Fox 2.
Didn't that bother you?
Target hit.
I mean, as much as like any Ace Combat final boss, well, I mean, not any, but like most of them have
Locked on.
like ridiculously inflated health and navigation and stuff. The only real difference there was just DFM. And I definitely didn't hate DFM as much as most people seem to.
Fox 2.
Because it's kind of just like good, stupid fun. Like turn your brain off, you know, just kind of dumb, fun game.
Splash 1. Splash 1.
Felt really good in
Bandits in gun
multiplayer.
range.
I'm kind of surprised that that's the case. I would have thought like the multiplayer would be where DFM would really be awful.
Bandits in gun range.
But I guess because there's like the whole rock, paper, scissors thing going on with it,
Mobius 1, Fox
I can
2.
kind of see it actually being fun.
Nice kill.
Because So there's a good amount of counterplay with it, right?
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
I got one comment. God bless him or her. We don't assume. I got one comment that I saw right as I was starting stream. That was like, I don't mind DFM that much, but for some reason the plane doesn't stay in the circle like it's supposed to. And I was like, oh, you sweet, sweet, poor child. I'm so sorry.
Locked on.
If you don't get it, it's because the mechanic isn't meant to hold the enemy plane in the lock-on circle for you.
Out of missiles.
It will navigate to keep you behind the plane, but you still have to like actually aim your gun. It's not a lock-on in the sense of it aims for you and everything. It just makes your plane like navigate with them. But it's not gonna perfectly track with their movement. It leaves that part up to you still. Was DFM dogfight mode from Assault Horizon, which everyone definitely loves. It's everyone's favorite part of the game, trust me.
Missile hit.
Have you tried keeping the plane in the circle?
Bandits in gun range. Break. Missile.
I thought Assault Horizon was just good, dumb fun. Genuinely, like it's exactly how I look at RE6, where I'm like, I'm not playing this to get like some, you know, high art, some proper Ace Combat, some proper Resident Evil. No. I play this to like turn my brain into mush and just shooty shoot
Radar lock.
and see cool things happen on the screen when I press the buttons.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
There were parts of Assault Horizon that I did not enjoy that much, though. That will definitely get worse. Like, I think genuinely all the missions, well, maybe not the chopper gunner. The chopper gunner is just prime stupid fun. But like the Apache missions and stuff and the AC-130 mission,
That's a kill.
I feel like are really going to annoy me when we have to stream through the game on like hard and ace and stuff like that. At least 1/4 of RE6 is okay. The whole game is okay. None of it's good. It's all just like, I can play this, sure. Whooshin', flashin', fight or shooting. That's how I felt in Assault Horizon. I was just, dude, the speed in Assault Horizon was actually crazy. It was so fast. Like, I've never heard anyone mention before that game just fucking zooms.
Your altitude is too high. Push down.
But holy shit, does it go fast.
2 miles to touchdown. 1 mile to touchdown. You're coming in too fast.
Yeah, I'm working
Slow
on it.
down.
I know what I'm doing. If you speedrun Assault Horizon, you'll go crazy for all DFM mod, huh? What is all DFM mod? The Ada and Sherry stories so much, they aren't fun. The Ada one is bad, actually. You're right. The Ada campaign is just not good. Now that you mention that, that is 100% accurate. The Jake one is, well, if you play as Sherry, it's not very fun. But if you play as Jake, they gave Jake the most wild fucking melee combat in the game.
Fox 2.
He can be some really
Check on the
stupid
target.
fun. I need to replay. Oh,
Mobius 1 crashed.
I played Assault Horizon all week, you guys, okay? Come on now.
Mobius 1, engage.
Come on now.
Clear to engage. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 3.
I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna need to rewire my brain a little bit.
That's a kill. Locked on.
Fox 3.
Now we're finally into some new arcade mode stuff. Oh, these are helicopters. God damn it. Should probably read the name.
Missile hit. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Come here.
Fox 2, Fox
Is it going to cycle me between...
Bandits in gun range.
Hold on.
Mobius 1 crashed.
I need to rewire my brain.
Mobius 1, engage.
The actual Ace Combat game they made
Engage.
with Assault Horizon assets? Wait, you mean, did Infinity reuse the assets again?
Radar lock. Fox 2.
Because the Assault Horizon assets are the AC6 assets, for the most part. Wah, fuck!
Mobius 1 crashed.
Really? They use those? I mean, I guess.
Mobius 1, engage.
No, that's a
to
lot.
engage.
No. Okay, to be fair, they reused the
Locked
AC4 and
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
and 5S assets the most
Target hit.
out of
Gun range.
or I guess as much, not the most, an equal amount.
Mobius 1 crashed.
I thought I would be fine as long as I didn't hit like the main body. Holy shit.
Mobius 1, engage. Radar
This
lock.
time
Clear to
for
engage.
sure.
Fox 3.
Jesus Christ. But AC4, they reused a lot of those assets
Bandit
in
shot down.
X and Joint Assault, and then they also used AC5 assets in X and
Gun.
Joint Assault.
Fox 2.
So these all saw
hit.
like 3 uses apiece as well, in all fairness. But also, have you seen the
Chopper shot
AC6
down.
assets? They look
Mobius
great.
1, Fox 2.
They look
They're in
really
gun
good.
range.
Like, have you seen them? They're beautiful.
Splash 1, Splash 1.
Oh, sweet Jesus. A nice teleport.
Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Heads up, enemy radar spike.
What? Why do you guys have
Mobius
enough?
1 shot
What?
down a chopper.
Why are you you're just
Radar
face
lock.
tanking a missile?
Fox 2. Break. Missile.
You're a helicopter.
Missile hit.
Since when? That's just not how these things work. I would know.
Mobius 1 shot down a chopper. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Heads up, enemy radar spike. Out of missiles. Chopper shot
This mission
down.
is so bullshit. It's just kind of dumb. Why did they inflate the health of
Enemy
everything?
radar spike.
I had a feeling about like the cargo planes having more health than usual, but now I can definitely tell that they're inflating the numbers.
You're in gun range. Mobius 1 shot down a bandit.
The Mario F-22 and the Luigi F-35.
Heads up, enemy radar spike. Chopper shot
Oh, that's behind
down.
me. Oh, shit. Oh, I guess this is played on like normal difficulty, isn't it? We're not on expert or ace where things are one shot anymore.
Mobius 1 shot down a chopper.
Is anyone here in the Ace Combat Discord server
Chopper shot down.
by chance?
Hard enemy radar spike.
Actually, wait, Lego, you're in it, right?
Mobius 1 shot down a chopper. Chopper shot down.
Since they can't steal your money, they steal your fun. I was a little bitter that the first next-gen AC titles was on Xbox. Yeah, I said it before. That really comes down to what's it called? To Sony's dilly-dallying with the PS3. And even then,
engage.
the PS3 is
radar spike.
a system that I certainly have some feelings towards.
Radar
If you
lock.
haven't heard me talk about it, I have very low opinions of the PS3.
Bandit shot down.
The PS3 was really, it was the Xbox One of its generation, you know? No one talks about
Fox
it.
2, Fox 2. Nice
But it
kill.
had so many of the same problems as the Xbox One. And the Xbox One fucking, like, killed the Xbox brand, and they're still recovering from it. Not killed it, like, completely, but, you know, it did so much damage to the Xbox brand that they still haven't managed to recover from.
Radar lock. Fox 2. Shack on the target.
They're sold so poorly in the US. Wait, what? Wait. You're saying that games going exclusive
Warning, missile.
to Xbox led to low sales in the Do you mean
Radar
Japan?
lock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Shack on the target.
Because in the US, the 360 was the better selling console.
Missile break.
Looks so good coming from the PS2. You know what looked better?
Locked on.
360 games.
Fox 2.
I said it. I said it. I mean, if you've never looked at like the side-by-sides of games that were on both systems,
Nice
the
kill.
PS3 always fared worse. Because the PS3 had less horsepower behind it, and it was way harder to develop for, which didn't help at all. Hold on, Jess. I need to see what is happening.
Mobius
with
1,
Jess.
Fox 2. Missile break.
I saw something about
Missile
documentaries.
sunk. Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Mobius 1 shot down a chopper.
The controller was so much better on 360. Bro, I've said it for so long. I love every PlayStation controller.
Fox 2. Heads up. Enemy
Fuck the
radar spike.
PS3 controller. What happened? Oh, every PlayStation controller was great. And then the PS3 came out with that thing.
Locked on.
Like, what? I have so many. The PS3 was not.
Fox 2.
I ended up being an Xbox kid for a console generation. A whole console generation. I did.
Heads
Because
up.
the
Enemy radar
PS3
spike.
was just the way it was.
Radar lock. Fox 2.
Although I was always both. Like,
Out of missiles.
I had an Xbox and a
Missile
PS2.
hit.
So I played both of them.
Fox 3.
But then, like, during the 7th gen, I had to think for a second. Wait, no. Yeah, 7th gen. I was right. I basically only played on 360. I played almost nothing on PS3. Because it was just better. Has hated you since the Joint Assault review. Sweet. I'm sure the Assault Horizon review will make it better. Surely.
That's a kill.
To be fair, Armored Core Twitter hated me near the end too. It's kind of just a thing that happens, I'm pretty sure. I always have the hot take that breaks me off from the community at large. We'll see you around, Lego.
Nice kill.
Didn't think Assault Horizon was that bad, which is weird. I've only heard bad things, but then like in the video comments, so much of it has just been people like, yeah, I mean, it wasn't the best game, but like I thought this was a fun game. It seems like the general consensus in the comments, like among at least the people who have been watching my reviews, is like, the game is fun, but what's it called? The game is fun, but replays are rough, which I definitely, I mostly felt like it would be rough to replay because of the non-jet missions. Because all of them are like fine to play for a little bit, and then once you've played them for like 5 minutes, you're done. It's kind of like, okay, let's go back to flying planes. Can we go back to the planes?
Heads up, enemy radar spike.
XO2?
Radar lock. Fox
Why?
2. White 4.
XO2 is the Wyvern, right?
Nothing but air. Heads up.
I think.
Missile hit. Nice kill.
Okay, yeah, we're not on expert. I got scared for a second.
Bandits in gun range. Warning, missile.
Oh, there's 3? Oh, there's maybe more than 3?
Fox 2.
Wait, hold on. How many are there?
Missed.
Aha! There's 4. There's at least 4.
Nice kill. Bandits in gun range. Hard enemy radar spike. Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. You're in gun range. Nice
So
kill.
easy. Come on. So easy.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Please don't
Hard
hurt
enemy
me.
radar spike. Radar lock.
Come on.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Come here.
Radar lock. Splash 1, splash 1.
What's your thoughts on Dragon Quest? I played the first one. I thought it was bad. I actually was just talking about Dragon Quest like yesterday, I think. There we go. This time I got it. Raptor beats Dragon. Look it up. It's true. You saw it here.
HQ has confirmed the success of Operation Katina.
Wouldn't imagine I'd like it that much.
Illusion has been completely destroyed.
Kind of,
This miraculous result has far exceeded our expectations.
you know?
Individuals believed to be the militant
hold
faction's
on.
core members have been captured, and subsequent investigation should bring the full story out into the light of day. Erusia can now begin its path to recovery. In addition, as a result of this operation, we were also able to obtain data on Erusia's unmanned fighter aircraft, which has long been veiled in secrecy. It will almost certainly be of benefit to the future of our country's aeronautical development. You have our utmost gratitude for saving the skies of Ysir once again.
That's what I do.
It is our sincere wish that you would choose to remain in the military after this. Of course, there is no need for you to give us an answer immediately. We hope that you will make the right decision.
Oh, I read Jess's documentary comment just now. I just got to it. That caught me off guard. Wow. Link has been watching sea documentaries and he keeps telling me that I'm the size of a sperm whale. I don't think it's the compliment he thinks it is. Oh my god. That is so funny. Thank you for the blue thing, Kichiro? Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't know why the alert is so delayed. It'll come through at some point. Who is Mobius 1? Fantastic question.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
B.
I wasn't sure if he would actually read it. I was kind of waiting to see if he would. Yep, I'm happy with that. B. That's right, triangle is the back button. Isn't that a Chole wig? Oh, for fuck. It is a Chole wig, isn't it? Wait, I have a text? Oh. I do have a text. It's not important. For now. It's kind of important, just not right now. The poop pearls in Wales? The what? The huh? Did you eventually finish the Arkbird Part 2 in the A10 last stream? I absolutely did, yes. I did the whole thing. In the, here we go, ace mode. In the A10. I don't know why I almost said Arkbird.
15 years ago.
15 years ago. Did you guys know it was 15 years ago?
War's broken out here plenty of times before. They've tried to invade the Southlands through the Northern Valley time and time again.
Give us Falcon.
Luck was never on their side, though.
I need to earn every plane so that I get the Wyvern too. I need to be efficient with the XP
They
here.
didn't realize that times had changed.
Googling that now? Googling what now?
Watching their nation dwindle. They built up their industrial strength to unprecedented heights and used it to wage one final battle against the world.
Davy Jones, Oregon. Would probably try out Assault Horizon, but 40 euros minimum for a 10 plus game is a bit too much for me. It's expensive to pick up a key on PC for sure.
They fought ferociously.
More than I thought it would be. Thank God for Patreon. The patrons. I don't know why I can't keep those two words straight. I always say the wrong one.
Seeing this tragedy unfold before their own eyes, the victorious countries vowed to throw down their weapons. The world was once again at peace. And thanks to them, it seemed it would last forever. On a distant island,
I'm getting a lot of
away from civilization,
what's it?
the protectors of the peace take to the
A
skies.
lot of comments about AC Infinity today on the Assault Horizon video. Probably because everyone is like, oh, that would be the next video if it weren't for the fact that it's literally impossible to play nowadays. Would it be the next video? I don't know if that's right. It wouldn't. No, Assault Horizon Legacy would still be first, but then it would be Infinity.
Give me a break. I'm babysitting nuggets up here. Command room to War Dog Squadron. We have leakers, aircraft type unknown. Crossing the border at Cape Landers bearing 278 to 3.
0 100% is even harder. Is it actually? I've heard that this is the worst one to 100%.
Baker, sense it. Go trail and stay close. The three of us will go high and engage the bandits.
It's a thing that forms in the sperm whale intestine, and it smells really nice, so it is highly coveted for perfumes. It's an aphrodisiac as well. Interesting. I don't know what to do with this knowledge, but I have it now.
The world turned upside down, and my stomach turned inside out.
Grinding all the planes in 5 sucked. I feel like the XP grind for the planes is what makes 5 rough. What do you think of the A10 versus Arkbird video? It was beautiful. I think we should get more A10 versus Arkbird videos from different people.
Fight, but crashed on landing. The other one was killed in action high up in the clouds. It wasn't his fault that the
or
enemy
even
aircraft
better.
fired on us without warning.
Well,
Nor was it
actually,
his fault that the low altitude
what do you guys
area
think is
where he sent
worse?
his
Is it the
planes was
A10
directly
or
in
the
front of him.
F-117? Which is the
8
worst
people
plane?
died because the command room
Because I
had
think the
misplaced some
117 is probably worse, but I could be wrong.
That pilot
Neither of them are
was
very good.
amazing. Did you see her fight back?
Like, when I use either of them, I'm going out of my way to use them just to use them.
You'll die real soon.
I won't die, sir.
But the 117 I think is worse.
The only surviving trainee's voice was almost a whisper.
Are you sure? You look like you couldn't hurt a fly.
117 is stealth. Stealth doesn't really mean anything in these games, though. Well, when you're flying a stealth plane, it doesn't really mean
Her
anything.
face was pale, but she still managed to smile a bit for the camera.
117 is worse, IMO. I feel like it's a little
along with
worse.
My camera was confiscated by base security. It was as if our little undeclared war
I feel like
never
it's a little
happened.
worse. The chunk that these guys stumbled upon weighed 176 pounds
I came to cover this
and was
remote
worth
island
nearly
because I
$3
heard the
million.
very unique squadron leader was stationed here. I didn't realize.
Wait,
he was
wait,
this
wait.
Unique, though.
Just a chunk of
This
whale
bad-mouthed,
shit
good-natured old firebrand could take the
that
greatest of
weighs
rookies
more
and
than
forge him
me?
into a fearsome fighter pilot. Of course, that possibility vanished with the day's encounter. The only crew he had left now were Second Lieutenant Nagase and the few pilots that happened to be on the ground that day.
I know you don't like this, but we're short on people. Starting tomorrow, all you nuggets are gonna be sitting alert. If we launch, stay glued to me.
I know it's not actual poop,
Nagase,
Sir.
you're
but
flying number 2 on my wing. Gotta keep an eye on you, or who knows what you'll get yourself
the
into.
chunk that they found weighs more than me. Point being, that weighs more than me.
At ease, people.
Not by a whole
Don't
lot.
get too comfortable.
Last I checked, I was like 172, I think, but
Let's get this
it's
briefing
more.
started.
Another aircraft of unknown origin has
I actually haven't weighed in like a
Federation
week now that I think
airspace.
about it.
We have confirmed the target type as a strategic
Bringing back
recon
2000s
flying
nostalgia,
at very
something
high
fierce. I
altitude.
love
Despite
the
our
era
repeated warnings,
when
it
Steve
continued
Bloom was
to
in
penetrate
every
our
goddamn
bases
game.
and was fired upon
And by
by
that,
Ocean
I mean-
Coastal Defense Force SAMs.
I mean, really, it was
We
like
believe one of our
2000
SAMs
to
damaged
like
the unknown plane, but did not destroy it.
2018, to be honest.
Radar
Like, he
shows that
only,
the
I feel like he
aircraft
hasn't
is
been in
currently
much
losing altitude
recently.
and is attempting to egress
But aside from that,
east
he's kind of
west
just
towards the
always
ocean.
been in like every
Intercept
goddamn
this
game.
target and force it to land for identification.
It's impossible to stay away
Do not
from
fire
Steve
upon
Bloom.
this aircraft until further orders are transmitted.
Yeah, we looked at the Cowboy Bebop to Ace Combat 5 like crossover, and it's weird how many. I think there were like 5 of them, right? Like 5 voice actors that were in both, which doesn't sound like much, but like that's a lot because there's not that many characters in this game.
This is Heartbreak 1 of War Dog Squadron. We are approaching the target.
It's illegal to buy and sell in the US.
Roger. Bring the target
Damn.
to the ground. Do not fire at the target. Repeat. Do not fire at the target.
$35 per gram?
You got that?
Fly into the back of Heartbreak 1. No, I've done that. Actually, that's not true. He's flown into the back of my plane before. I've never flown into the back of him. He flew into me when I did the review.
Hello?
First mission.
You better be marking our tail, son. Looks like you're confident at least. Don't get separated from me. Man, I'm glad you drew the short straw instead of me. Second Lieutenant Alvin H. Davenport. Zip it. You need a nickname too? I respectfully ask to be called Chopper, sir. I'm afraid I may not be able to respond to any other moniker.
I don't think Ace is going to be that bad, to be honest.
I've got a better
I
name
already
for you,
did
but I'll keep it to
Expert, and
myself.
Expert already has one-shot missiles, so this isn't a huge step up.
Cut me some slack, man. Tally-ho, we've got company.
Weren't you going to do a playthrough with no responses at all? I mean, does the dialogue change if I don't
Fire
respond?
until I give permission, understand?
Hold on. Does it?
I'm not hearing a response.
Oh my
Can you
god.
hear
Yeah,
me?
okay, I'm not going to respond to anyone. You're right. I know that I said it, but then I was kind of like, do I want to do that? But yeah, if they're always going to be like, hello?
That's your name for me?
I don't need to respond.
Comic dialogue. You mind sending a surrender request for me? Oh no, please, age before beauty.
Why can't we skip all these talks? Bro,
Shy around strangers, you
it's
know?
the worst part about replaying 5
Testing.
is
Attention, unidentified aircraft. Set
the
your course
terrible
for
expansions for
immediately.
Fear 1. They weren't terrible expansions. They weren't good.
Lower your gear if you
But
understand.
they weren't terrible. Which was the good one? One of them was fine. One of them was bad. Neither of them were like actively good, but one of them was okay. One of them was just
Approaching unknown aircraft bearing 280.
If I remember right, the first one was bad, the second one was fine. Maybe I've got it flip-flopped.
Fly cover for their spy plane, huh?
The first one, I think? Oh shit. It's been so long since I played Fear.
Bound bearing 280.
Or
Head on.
Perseus Mandate, or whatever the other one was called.
You're not to fire until I say it's okay.
I don't remember. It's been too long.
Response. Can you hear me?
The one with the cyborgs? Yeah, that was the bad one. Yeah, definitely. Now that you say cyborgs. Where's Fear? It is on the list of potential review series. It would be a much shorter one.
They're firing on us.
Like, much shorter. Even doing the expansions, it would be a lot. I just pulled up the poll, but I'm gonna need to not be flying before I go and look for it.
Shut your mouth and fire back. Captain Bartlett, this is Thunderhead. You are violating
The ace pilot is flying an F4G.
I'm not gonna
Hey
watch
man,
anymore. My
he doesn't
pilot's
need a proper fighter.
Engaging!
He can fly whatever he wants.
Kid. You mind if I grab this kill? I will, you know.
Hey chat,
War Dog Squadron. weapons
chat, hear me out,
Hold
right?
fire until further orders.
Lego is like my informant from the official Ace Combat Discord server
That's another good shot.
at this point. And apparently, I'm not super well liked after the Joint Assault review.
Nice. Don't let him get
What
away.
if?
Aim straight.
What if? My thought process earlier that I just didn't finish.
Is not being
What if out of
able to find the
spite,
captain with a sunnier
you know,
disposition.
for the meme, to be funny, what if we tried to like make a challenge run
Being targeted. You talk too much. That's why.
in my name to end the series on? I can put it at like the end of the AC7 video,
Follow orders and hold your fire.
but for streams we can brainstorm
Fire at the
here.
target. Repeat. Do not fire at the target.
First question, is there any Ace Combat game outside of 3 that doesn't have the 117,
Don't get too
the F-117?
Enemy recon plane
This is a
down.
genuine question. To my knowledge, like going off my memory, I don't think so.
Whoa, those guys are really
Did they
mad
revoke
now.
your flying license? They apparently don't like me anymore.
Gotta say, that
The Ace
wasn't
Combat
my
Discord
fault.
does not like me anymore. Lego says that they apparently were cool with me until the Joint Assault video.
We're in enemy territory.
AC3 has an F-117, even better. 7?
I'll show him who's in command of this outfit.
7 doesn't have it? Is there an A10 in 7?
Don't get too
What do you mean
cocky
it doesn't
or you're
have it?
Stick with
That's
me,
getting
I'll
brought
take
up in
care
the
of
review. I'm joking.
All unknown bogey aircraft destroyed.
you. This is your captain. Can you hear my voice?
Put Project Wingman video or gameplay on the AC7 review, but still do the AC7 review as usual. That would be funny. Sneak in one random clip of Project Wingman for the joke,
Well, to commemorate the fact that we all made it
just to
out of
see
that battle
people
alive,
freak out in the
let's keep that
comments.
nickname. From now on, I'm
That
gonna
would
call
be
you
good.
Kid, no matter what.
It would actually be really
Got it?
good.
Good. Man, I swear.
After Assault Horizon? No, I mean Joint Assault. The Joint Assault video was the one where they started to be like, okay, what's this guy's deal? They really didn't like what I said about Joint Assault. By that, I mean, they don't like that I said that it's not that great, but it has a lot of good ideas, and I think it's pretty okay. They didn't take too kindly to that. Apparently, it's just
The whole
absolute
affair
dog
with
shit,
the unidentified
irredeemable.
aircraft was covered up. There was even a rumor going around that it was actually a UFO.
April 1st isn't that far. It's far enough,
Officially,
or
the
sorry,
world is
the
still at peace.
April 1st is too
Having
close.
witnessed the battle myself,
Where,
I wasn't allowed to leave the island.
What's it called?
Why did
It's
you
close
bother
enough
reprimanding me
that
anymore?
the
I know
AC7
I'm
video
gonna
won't be ready
stuck
in
with
time.
Captain forever.
Unfortunately. Chat. What if we planned it so that we send out the Chole challenge run collectively
The only thing
on
across
April
that ocean
1st?
is
We've got
the
like a
air
week and a
base.
half. We've got
Shoot
what,
the Bonnie
13 days?
territory.
There's 31 days in March,
Haven't we been
right?
allies
We have
with the
2
Dukes
weeks to
since
the
the war
day.
15 years ago?
We have 2 weeks to the day.
Yeah.
if
That's why got
we
people
start
working their
planning
asses
for
off
this,
trying to confirm what the hell's
we
going
can
on
start a
over there.
communal
I
challenge
bet they've got
to
hotlines
spite the
ringing off
Ace
the
Com-
hook somewhere upstairs.
This is the dumbest
The
bit
government
ever.
doesn't want to get the public riled up with all this, you know?
This is how I leave my mark
But it
on Ace
doesn't matter.
Combat.
Soldiers like us are too stupid. To
It's
think
not
for
it's
ourselves.
not enough for me to
Just
have a
gotta keep
video
our
series
mouths
covering every
closed.
game in the series. I need to leave a
bad thing
challenge
about you.
behind.
It's all right. I get to
We
do
need to
what you
come up
guys-
with something.
Captain's probably hating this more than anybody.
Why did you ask me about the Discord? I was just curious if there were any funny
got
reactions
ready
or
for
anything in
opening
there
up
yet.
tomorrow.
That's all. We're trying to come up with a challenge run now
That's just an old
that we will
now.
also name after me. Definitely not out of spite for the Discord server. It's somewhat out of spite. But honestly, I just, now that I've said it, I kind of like the idea of, like, in the Ace Combat 7 video, at the end, I, like, leave a community challenge out there. And just be like, if you do this, just send it to me. I'd like to see
A ship
it.
of unknown origin has been detected approaching the Sand Island coastline. We've confirmed that this ship has launched numerous
All the
unmanned
things it
aerial
does better than
vehicles
AC.
probably used for reconnaissance. The UAV will likely return to the launch ship for
That might be
retrieval
too
after
far.
completing their spy operations. You are
Maybe.
to halt this operation by intercepting and destroying these recon drones before they can be recovered by the ship. However, do not
I'm trying to
attack the ship
think.
until further orders are transmitted.
Like, obviously, despite the community hating him, Civvy being canon in 40k is very funny to me. Because, yeah, the 40k community does not like him. And somehow he managed to get made canon. Like, genuinely, he is in the 40k universe.
Wardog, this is Thunderhead. Unmanned recon drones returning to spy vessel. Shoot
Civvy's in a
them
lot of
before they get
stuff
back to the
nowadays.
Sure thing. You got that, gang?
Especially the boss fight.
Edge, roger.
You said that they don't like me. I just was listening to you.
Fire on the ship, understood?
But I still, regardless, even if it's not out of spite, now I'm trying to think of a challenge. Definitely
Understand, kid?
max difficulty in the F-117. Almost every game has it. We can come up with substitutes for 7, probably. Cream, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. It can't be too memey. No. We gotta come up. I think the F-117 is key. Because I flew the F-117 on the air combat streams, where that game is just... Honestly, air combat, by the way, I'm pretty sure that it's still probably the hardest Ace Combat if you're not save scumming it. Like, if you play it and you actually do, like, the arcade thing where, like, you allow yourself to lose planes as they get shot down, and if you lose all your planes, you game over. If you play it like that and you don't abuse the save system, it's actually so hard.
Blaze,
Has a mod, but then the console guys, you know?
I hate to be in a dogfight with these guys.
other recon crafts have probably reached the mainland too.
We can get there when we get
Sure
there.
hope not.
We gotta think of just the challenge itself. And could it just be max difficulty
Shoot 'em down before that ship makes
F-117 runs on the game?
Guess this is a good time to have a little competition of kill scores.
See, the thing is, I feel like if I make a challenge, I'm also obligated to participate.
Out here. You guys go play
And
with
just
those
already, like, I'm not too keen on the idea of trying to beat air combat in the 117 on hard mode.
I'm glad there aren't any live people in
With
these
inverted
things.
controls off? Oh my god.
It means we can take them out and not feel guilty about it. This feels like
The
target
entire
practice.
series using air combat rules? Oh shit. That actually sounds fun as fuck.
Again, leave some enemies
Like,
behind,
actually, like,
okay?
unironically really fun. How many, there's, in air combat, there's like a maximum amount of planes that you can have in your hangar at any one time.
That ship.
What
where
is
these
that
drones are
number?
headed? You better not get sloppy just because they're unmanned drones.
Oh, that's actually a great idea. What the hell?
The targets are small, so aim carefully.
we could do, you can own a max amount of like this many planes. How do we solve the credits problem? How do we solve the credits problem then with like later games? Because we could say like, oh yeah, sell the plane to get rid of it if it gets shot down, but then you get the credits back, so it's free. That's not like air combat.
Same attack axis as before. 280, same vector as last time. Jeez, how many planes they got lined up at the border?
There are things we need to think of. Like, we gotta flesh out the rules, but I'm liking the idea so far, I gotta say.
Stick to my tail.
You can't sell planes in 3 and 7. Ah, shit.
I can't make it.
3 and 7 do become problems, don't they?
Oh, you're taking the trail position too.
We could still, like, for those games, we could just do, like, if you get shot down in a plane, you're not allowed to use it again. Set amount of lives. Should we just do set amount of lives?
Everyone else, quit gawking and start shooting.
That could work. Oh, also, Raiden, this is the 3rd run now, so we're doing I don't respond to anyone. Nuzlocke, Ace Combat,
Chopper, engaging.
Chole Lock,
Clear to engage at this time.
Ace Combat Run.
We're gonna shoot them all down, kid. You splashed an enemy without permission to engage.
I thought it was a no die. So, air combat, the game over isn't getting shot down. The game over is running out of planes. So it's essentially like a set amount of lives for your entire playthrough. Like, you can get shot down, but you can't get shot down that many times.
Are they here to get back at us for those drones or what? Back again, huh? Hope you're ready to fight this time.
Oh, we could totally flesh this out. Wait, I accidentally clicked no, did I? Ingrained habit. It doesn't affect things other than the coin flips, like actually. So if I accidentally press something, it's fine. You can't reuse the plane if it gets shot down. Yeah. Can't you reuse the plane if it gets shot down?
Where'd they come from? Are they with that other group we ran into?
I'm thinking. Hold on. God, we're gonna have to make so many. We're gonna have to have like an actual rule book for it, is the thing. I've got time until the AC7 video.
Hurry up and help me out here. Kid, go help out Mr. Rock and Roll there.
It would work with any AC. Yeah. I'm now thinking like, if you get shot down in the plane, you just can't use it again. Does objective failure and out of bounds count as death? For the sake of the challenge run, I feel like we should say yes.
Secure the local airspace until retrieval is complete.
In air combat, it's actually not the case. It's only if you get shot down in air combat.
Roger.
But for the sake of a challenge run, I would say if you fail the mission, see, I don't know. I don't know. If you fail a mission, the plane is gone. We could hold a vote. I would have to cancel the question of the day, but we could hold a vote.
Warning still in effect. Keep your heads on a swivel. Watch out, Nagasaki. They're down below us too.
I'm a hero for it? Does no one talk about acid? I mean, hell, I did Snake's Revenge. At this point, we're doing pretty much all of it.
Hey, save the waterworks. I'm just gonna bail out here. We can replace these things. It's getting the crew back alive that counts. Make a call to scramble the search and rescue.
You have to do all. Yeah, I was gonna do highest difficulty for it for sure.
Warning! War Dog Squadron, return to base immediately.
But the rescue helicopter.
Extra life for one plane per game. Why the extra life?
Rearm at the base and get back in the air immediately.
Chaff.exe. Novice control. The novice controls is too memey.
Reconnaissance
I'm trying to come up with
and
something
the
that's like
unidentified
actually
fighter
genuinely
aircraft that
fun.
bounced us during the mission have been shot down. The
Hold
country
on,
of
I
origin
should
of the
start
ship
like a
is still
notepad for
unknown,
this. Hold
but
on.
It has ceased operations in our maritime defense.
Oh
center
my
and
my
has
my
departed
font
the
size is
area.
huge right now from when I was
Once we
just
sanitize
using it
our
earlier.
coastal waters,
Hold
We
on.
will conduct a search and rescue mission to find Captain Bartlett, who was shot down.
Okay.
Furthermore, the Union of Yuktobanian Republics has officially
The name
declared
is a work in
war on the
progress.
Osean Federation.
But someone said Nuzlocke, so I think this is the Chole run. Does anyone know the air combat hangar maximum? Rank S only? Bro, that's too much. That's too much. No upgrade parts in 7? I haven't played 7 yet, so I don't know. People shun acid? Why do people shun acid? What? It's fine. It's perfect. I can't imagine shunning it. Like, I say, I liked acid. It's fine. I mean, it's fine in the sense of, like, I can't imagine why people would, like, completely shun it sort of thing. Sorry, set amount of lives per run. Plane shot down. Slash mission fail. Plane is gone. No reselling failed planes. That should be added. That should definitely be added. Can't fret over every command. The restarting the series thing is wild. Sub-weapon usage. Sub-weapons are interesting. We're gonna start doing polls. We're gonna start doing polls. I'm shutting down question of the day for this. Okay. What was I gonna vote on before? Well, I was gonna vote on, I think the mission fail thing, right? Where I was like, we should hold a community vote on this. Should we stick to the true air combat feel, since that's like the base of the challenge? Isn't as good of an idea as I thought. I was thinking like speedrunning categories. I think you could do it for the whole series or just per game, depending on what you want to do. Do I lose the plane when Nagase and Chopper get shot down? No. Maybe. Probably not. That doesn't... because then you're just mandatory, like you're losing 2 lives out of your run. I feel like that isn't fun. Here. For the Chole lock. Revive 1 plane per run. How does it work in Nuzlocke exactly? Story loss doesn't count. Let me add that. This is the ongoing notepad for the Chole lock. Just so that I don't lose all this. I'm gonna need this notepad. You technically have 4 planes per plane. 4 planes per plane. I'll vote on that.
This was the room, or the cell. I
1
had been
revive
assigned to.
item. How would we work that in? Because I didn't mean to skip. No, go back. Go back. I don't think the destroy everything idea is like bad.
Due to pressing circumstances.
But it's, I don't know. Are the mobile games required? XI and Northern Wings. I'm gonna say no. XI is completely inaccessible at this point.
This was the room.
Well, unless
or
you spend
the
ludicrous
cell
amounts of money
I
for
had been
it,
assigned to.
or you're lucky.
Captain Hamilton.
Northern
Unlike
Wings
his
is
superior,
accessible.
the
I've
base
seen
commander
Northern
walked me in
Wings.
here. He's been very reasonable with me.
Look, I did an Ace
Even got my
Combat
camera
Advance
back.
video, and I don't even think
Told me
that
if his
Northern
offer
Wings is
wasn't
gonna get a
accepted,
video.
he
Like,
would like to have a job like mine.
there's just kind of nothing there. It's just kind of nothing.
Well,
I
we
looked
don't
into
have
it.
any reason to hold you anymore. What do you mean?
Oh, Arcbird UAVs would be
They've
awful.
launched an offensive simultaneously, too. Our naval port at St. Hewlett is getting bombed right now.
You can repair one plane per run. I don't know. Like, I like the idea and like where it's coming from. But I think that the amount of lives per run would be like 8 if we stayed authentic to the air combat idea. So I feel like if we let you repair one per run, it like bumping it up to 9 feels like a lot. If you do the mobile games, do you get anything as a bonus? I guess we could do, if you do the mobile games or advance, we could also throw advance in there, where we could be like, if you do these in a full series run.
Ships from the third Ocean
Oh, you know what we could do, chat, for a full series? Because I was gonna say we could do like a one where you do the whole gauntlet in one run, and like a per game. Like per game would be standard. The whole series gauntlet is if you're really going for it.
It is the flagship.
You get bragging rights? No. Hear me out. If you do the full series run,
at all costs.
if you do the full series run, when you complete a game, you get 1 life going into your next one.
Our naval base at St. Hewlett reports that Yuktabanian.
Right? We could just do 8 lives for the run, but every time you clear a game, you get a life for the next one.
Ships from the third
including
naval fleet docked at the port.
If you do advance or the mobile games.
Heavy losses. Hurry to Port St.
I don't know. That feels like too strict. That seems like a ridiculously small amount of lives to me.
Among these ships is the aircraft carrier Kestrel.
Here's the stuff going on with anti-cheat in AC6. Easy anti-cheat seems to be uncompromised. Has any of it been happening in AC6? Are there any reports of it happening in AC6? Because I'm pretty up to speed on the situation, at least as of like this morning. And from what I've seen, the issue is not with easy anti-cheat, it's actually with Apex. Are there any documented reports of stuff like that happening in any game that's not Apex right now? Because last I checked, there weren't, but I could have missed stuff too. Like, I don't know. I was working on video stuff this morning, so I probably didn't see everything.
I swore to myself that I'd fulfill my duties as a wingman.
The tanker next to us just exploded! Where's the firebomb? It's spraying to our ship! Help us! Nobody saw them coming?
Their ships are just sitting at anchor.
I heard that it's possible. Yeah, a lot of people think that it's easy anti-cheat, but easy... They said that they're still investigating, but so far, they've said that they are, like, mostly confident that the issue is not with them. They're pretty certain that it's an Apex side issue. We'll see you around, Proto. Have a good rest of your day. Put all the planes in a roulette. Roll for each mission. If you fail in any way, shape, or form, the plane gets out of the roulette. Whoa. Like a randomizer of all the planes, but if you lose a plane, it's gone.
It's time for our Aegis ship to live up to its name. Thanks, everyone. We request your cover until we break out of the yard.
Blaze, this is Edge. Have you located the carrier Kestrel?
We gotta really plan. Oh, fuck.
In front of you. A large target container.
I'm not supposed to say anything.
The entire Gulf is in flames.
Man, what happened here?
We have time to really brainstorm. And I mean, if you are like an active, like right now, you're really into the Ace Combat stuff and you're currently like playing the games, we've got time for you guys to do like test runs and see what you think about it too.
This is the aircraft carrier Kestrel.
We've got a few weeks
Roger, Kestrel. The Kestrel takes time.
before the Chole lock goes truly live.
I know you want to.
Restart the mission. It doesn't actually affect anything. But I do need to shake the habit of responding with no.
The Kestrel is in open waters. Bon voyage, guys.
All friendly aircraft, protect the Kestrel for us.
I only own 7. That's fine. You can do the per game run.
That's our ship.
I smell Ace Combat. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're saying. Wait, am I still supposed to be Chulwig or did the timer go off? Why do I feel like the timer went off? It did go off, son of a bitch. What was I distracted by when the timer went off? What was I doing?
Range to bay exit, 3 miles.
Chances are the timer went off. I suddenly was like, wait a minute.
Warthog, this is Thunder.
It was like 5 minutes ago. Was I doing the notepad when it went off?
Current rules of engagement prohibit firing towards urban areas. We cannot lose the Kestrel. We're counting on you. AWACS,
Hyperfixation is a thing, everyone.
bogies inbound from Vector 280. It's no use, there's too many of them. Get a hold of yourself.
I gotta study. That's fine.
I'm abandoning ship. We're sitting ducks over here. Come back here, you coward. Is he trying to
Air
kill us?
combat's really gonna be the funnel.
Captain is that?
The ships are finally starting to move. Get out of the Gulf. Fast.
Or take over your computer if you started cheating. No. Isn't that illegal? What? What are you saying right now?
Enemy attack! Return fire! Calm down. Just calm down. Enemy anti-ship missiles launched. Begin phalanx fire. No! Stop! You're firing on the docks! Enemy planes at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock from home! You're not helping us here! Hurry up and drop the lifeboats! What are you doing? Hurry up and get out of here! This is it. It's over.
The Chole lock is gonna be my legacy. Ace Combat Chole lock.
We can split up and handle this. Want to?
What about multiplayer for Joint Assault?
Kid's not responding. What's going on?
You can do multiplayer if you want, but your lives are collective. If someone gets shot down, you all lose a life. At least that's my initial thought.
This is Medical Center 3. We're ready to admit patient.
Wait, also, why is he putting anti-cheat in a Sonic fan game? What?
We'll be fine. Please don't give up hope.
Hey, rookie. You sure you'll be okay by yourself?
If you wanted him to remotely delete the virus, that's ransomware. That is legitimate ransomware. What the fuck? What? What? I did not hear about this, but this is insane. I only know Deep Chult. We are writing up a challenge run for Ace Combat to leave my legacy when the series is done. There's only a couple videos left at this point.
Somebody stop this. I can't take it anymore.
Kid, did you see that?
No. Actually, I can't say anything. I almost did.
Come on, say something, kid.
Not Armored Core because I didn't think of it back then.
The carrier's entering the ocean.
But I might try to retroactively put one out there.
Help us out. Get that bucket of bolts out of here.
He made a Sonic fan game. He didn't want people stealing his custom Sonic sprites.
Congratulations to all ships that managed to escape. As captain, I will now form a provisional battle fleet.
Do you know a little band called Radiohead? I do. I do know of this little band Radiohead.
Good luck, everyone. All friendly aircraft, your support is requested.
I'm what you might call a Radiohead fan.
Mission objective.
You shouldn't trust anyone who's not, for the record.
Ensure the retreat of the carrier Kestrel out into open waters. Understood? Range to blockade line confirmed at 4 miles. Their formation
How the hell would we Nuzlocke Armored Core? How do we make a Nuzlocke for Armored Core? I feel like that's going to be so much harder than Ace Combat. We'll get Ace Combat. Don't think about it right now, chat. Don't even think about it. Radiohead fans are rare. Glad I found one. Yeah. You know, I'm just a man of the people. I try. I really do. Even if I think that Ace Combat Assault Horizon is kind of okay sometimes. Radiohead is okay.
What's the matter with you? Hurry up.
It's close enough to a good opinion that I'll let you have it.
All the wounded inside. We don't have time to treat them. Approaching gun range.
I'll let you get away with it.
Gotcha. Anti-ship missiles ready. Going to fly cover for Captain Snow. Alpha 2, follow me. You've got to fly faster. We're gonna get slaughtered.
I'm not even going for it.
Feelings at 12 o'clock low. Climbing G.
Are these guys actually getting shot down? Like, I haven't even been over here and nothing has happened. We're on the highest difficulty.
Fighters are providing great top cover. We can do this.
Yep, I'm providing great cover. Don't worry about it.
Trust the sky above us, Teal. Roger, Captain Anderson.
Nice kill. Whoa, where'd that shaking come from? Behind us. The top deck's been blown off.
Weapons released.
Let's hope that was a good shot.
Approaching the carrier.
Oh, it was.
Engage.
The blast is spraying water everywhere. I can't see anything.
Wait, hold on.
You idiots. Do you want to die? Get out of there now.
Enemy ship confirmed sunk.
Almost there. We're almost through the blockade.
You have to play multiple times to do all the missions? No. That's, you don't have to do that. Just one run is required.
That one missed us. Radar system back online. Surface-to-air missiles ready to launch.
You get back here.
This is what we trained for. We can do this. As long as we're still afloat, we have a fighting chance.
Blaze, just a few missiles left in reserve.
Fox 2.
Where is he going?
Warning, we've got one tough man in here.
That better count.
It broke through. That's one tough.
Wait, he is still alive? Wait, what? No.
So, kid, does it feel good to be the flight lead?
Is he still alive? No, he's not. Okay.
Don't worry about it too much.
This is the captain of the aircraft carrier Kestrel. Our fleet has successfully escaped to safe waters. My thanks to our brave warriors of the sea.
Okay, so it seems like a
and in the
yes
air.
on the failing an objective thing. Why did it? Oh, caps? Easy anti-cheat seems fine. As far as we know right now, there doesn't seem to be concern with any easy anti-cheat game. The concern seems to be on Apex's end. I was just talking about it, actually. Here, let me...
But the captain, Captain Bartlett, never returned to Sand Island.
I don't want it to be full screen. I just want to pull it over real quick. Easy has commented on it. It seems to be an Apex problem. They are confident there's no vulnerability with EAC. That being said, there could be. I would say don't worry about it right now. Like, don't be overly cautious about it. But if reports do start coming out on other games, then I would start avoiding anything that has it. Right now, absolutely avoid Apex. There definitely is a problem with Apex, 100%.
Sustained considerable damage. It's still combat capable.
Will I stream Northern Wings? Probably not. It doesn't look like it's worth the effort of setting it up. Am I wrong about that? Because it really doesn't seem like it is. One more mission in the starter plane.
When the rescue chopper arrived,
sounds a little too hard to make.
Seen.
It does sound like it would be difficult to make.
The retreating enemy
for sure.
vessel.
We could probably figure it out.
This island used to be a place of exile from the rest of the world.
But right now, in my opinion,
Then
you
became
should
our
be
first line of
fine
defense
with
against
easy
Norway.
anti-cheat. It's possible that there... No, I'm skipping it. We've already seen that cutscene. I'm not even going to mess with it. I'm not even messing with it. It's possible there are issues with other games. But like, so far, with the Apex issue, even, I'm just gonna say, there is one instance of it happening for a tournament that was being streamed. Other than that, like, it hasn't been a big thing. So even if you're just like Joe Schmo logging on to play Apex with the boys on a Saturday night, the odds of you getting hacked are so low. I'm not saying you should, I'm just saying, like, even then, the vulnerability is there, but right now it doesn't seem like it's a widespread issue or anything, although now that it's out there that there is that vulnerability, other people might start to jump in on it. Will I try Gundam Breaker 4? Probably not. The only mech game I've ever played is Armored Core.
Emergency launch! Hurry!
Any build that's destroyed in the mission is gone for good. But then, like, where's the actual, like full run fail condition, you know? That's kind of the thing with Armored Core. That would make it difficult.
Your altitude restriction is canceled. Protect our base.
I don't know how you would manage that.
Tower to War Dog. Intercept
I might try to retroactively make one for Armored Core. I'm gonna worry about it later, once I get the Ace Combat Challenge out there. I don't know what you're talking about, Pops. Can't hear you.
Lieutenant Colonel Ford. Approaching Sand Island. What's your current status? Here comes His Highness from the mainland now.
There we go.
This is base control. We are under air attack. Repeat, we are under air attack. I trust you can hold the runway until we arrive.
Maybe.
Anyone? Can anyone answer me? Fire team, stop the fire from spreading to our ammo dump. Get anything flammable out of here. The ammo tube.
What was the other thing that we were gonna... Hold on. There was more with this. I only just remembered that there was another thing we were gonna vote for, right? That we were gonna collectively be like, okay, how does this part work? What was it? Because we decided, like, mission fail means your plane is gone. The set amount of lives, I think I'm just gonna pull the air combat hangar capacity for that. The four... Hold on. Let me put, like, questions for later. God damn it. I can type. AC7 doesn't have... Oh no. That was a whole other idea. Was that the only per game issue now? I guess AC... No. No, it's not. Oh, wait. Oh no, it works differently in AC6. Never mind. I was gonna say you can choose your wingman stuff in 6 as well. Can't your wingman get shot down in 6? No. Not to my knowledge. Can he? Wait. Shamrock can just naturally get shot down? Is that actually a thing? There's the story bit at the end where he gets shot down, but it's the final mission. There was something. I'm trying to remember what it was. There was another, like, total thing. I can just scroll up through chat. Hold on. There was something. Oh, if I lose my plane, can my squad member use that plane? Cannot use lost planes. So, like, if you get shot down in the, I don't know, Burkett in 5, and none of your squad can use the Burkett from that point either. It tells you at the end of the mission. Oh, really? I must have just completely missed that. Oh, the repair thing. I don't know with the repairs. I've gone back to where all the like questions were when we were really going through it. Even Falcon and Wyvern. Oh, here. Let's set like a super baseline thing. Fresh save file for a run. Use the worst plane available unless the game forces a plane. No. They can use your planes, but if you lose it, the repairs for lost planes, I'm kind of like, I like the concept, and maybe, I don't know. I like the concept. I like where it's coming from, but I just don't know how to put it in, and I worry that it might make the challenge run too easy. Because even like with this, using the air combat like capacity, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of lives. Oh, I didn't even write down available at the start is just hard. You can still start a new game on Ace. Can't you? Hold on. Quickly, I'm going to use the save state feature for science. For science. Is there not just a reset? I can just boot. That's fine. Jesus Christ. Too many PS2 games dumped onto this hard drive. Only starters? No, your wingmen can use whatever. But yeah, if you lose like an F-22 during a run, you can't then assign your wingman the F-22. They've also lost it. Okay, new game. Oh shit. Wait, no, hold on. You have to load the save first. I forgot this was a thing. Whoa. Yeah, hold on. If you load... Oh, shit, really? You can't even play on Ace mode without doing New Game Plus? I never knew this. That's so horseshit. That's actually horseshit. God damn it. I'd say no DLC planes. I would also say no DLC planes. I think that is very fair. That has no reason to be capitalized. Am I missing things? Hardest difficulty available. No SP. New game plus. Oh, that's kind of fucked. Is Zero would probably be the same way. SP. For some reason, they call it special new game in some of the Ace Combat games. I don't know if it's all of them. But yeah, for some reason, they call it special new game and it gets abbreviated to SP. Why no new game plus. New game plus. False. There's a plus. There was still something that is not on here that we had thought of earlier. It's not written down. Isn't New Game Plus in the base game? So why no New Game Plus? Because then you start and from mission 1 you have the best plane in the game. Where's the challenge in that? You unlock them by shooting down Mario blocks that show up in certain levels. I don't know about it. I can't speak on it yet. Shit, there was something. There was something. What was it? I'm pissed about the hard mode thing. Because now I might have to say, you can use New Game Plus, but no super planes. But even then, that defeats the whole, like, no reselling lost planes. Can you start a fresh game on Ace in AC4? What if we just ban super planes? Then you lose the... I mean, we could do that, but then the early missions are so easy because you have, like, Burkitts and F-22s and whatever else. I don't understand Nuzlocke. I don't understand Nuzlocke. It's just a challenge run. You don't need to understand Nuzlocke. This might be too hard. Oh my god, it was special weapons. I was gonna say maybe for special weapons, you can only use the weapons that the plane comes with stock. You can't buy the additional, because then, like, you know, AC4, Quam, like most fighters can have Quam, and Quam is fucking busted. AC6, RCL, the entire series. The entire series is the real, mostly to beat the game, but you can do a full series run if you want. I'm gonna have 2 versions of it. One that's per game, one that's like a giant gauntlet. Yeah, I don't know about the special weapon thing, but I kind of like the idea of, for games that do have multiple special weapons, you can only use, like, the stock special weapon. Only the Su-37, 47, and Wyvern have the Quam. I feel like that's not right. Is that right? Like, just having Pixie's laser from Zero? Oh yeah, that sounds like enough reason on its own to be like, you can only use the special weapon the plane comes with. I think that should be a rule. Because every game has, like, busted special weapons. I think we have to rein in the special weapons somehow, and that's probably the way to do it. Something to cheat on? What? I thought Nuzlocke was a Pokemon thing. I mean, most games have some equivalent just because it blew up. But I thought it was a Pokemon thing. Yeah, it is a Pokemon thing. Okay, I was right. For a second, I was like, oh. Whoop. You pay for them and they have their limits. Well, now we might be running into an issue where we have to allow New Game Plus to do them on Ace mode, which I don't like. I don't like. That's a big sticking point now. There's definitely some way to rein it in, but like, it's gonna be a bitch. No New Game Plus things? What, define New Game Plus things? Because like, we can't do Ace difficulty on a lot of the games without New Game Plus apparently. Which is the new issue that we have run into all of a sudden. Where it's like, uh-oh. Like on 5 and 0, you can only go up to hard difficulty without using New Game Plus for some reason. Let me check if that's how it is on AC4 real quick. Get my normal PCSX2. Fresh boot AC4 for me. Why not just say hard? Because hard isn't very difficult, like at all. Hard is not that hard. Yeah, it's really not. The Ace Combat games, unless you're on like the max difficulty, are not very difficult games. AC4, you can start a new game on Ace. So actually that might become... That can just go into game-specific issues that we'll have to figure something out for those two games. Won't give you the hardest difficulty without beating it. It's weird to me. Well, it's in Ace Combat, I feel like it's a little weird. In something like Devil May Cry, those higher difficulties are so difficult that you do have to kind of like work up to them. To be fair, less choice is typically just bad. I am absolutely of that mindset where like, just give the player their own agency for stuff like that. But like, with stuff like Ace Combat, the lower difficulties, even Ace mode isn't so difficult that you need to justify like 3 playthroughs to work up to it. We make special save files where you have Ace difficulty unlocked, but nothing else. Who would be able to do that and how? Because I don't know how the hell you would do that. Like, how do you make a save file where Ace difficulty is available, but you only have the starter plane and 0 credits? How do we make that a thing? When you'd unlock it with your first playthrough? Yeah, but I feel like we're gonna need to, you'd have to emulate and cheat for that. Yeah, that's the thing. Because even then, it's like a Band-Aid solution. I think we would just have to like make a table of like, here's when the planes unlock in AC5. So here's like past each mission when you can start to use this plane. That might be the only reasonable solution for this at that point. Which sucks. That's kind of a pain in the ass to need a chart for it, but like, if that's what we've got to do, Like, it's not hard to make it. You just pull up the wiki, the aircraft lists, and like put it into a sheet. Like, I can do that. I don't like the idea of someone needing to have a spreadsheet open to be able to participate in the challenge for these 2 games. You know what I mean? I think that kind of sucks. But to be honest, the whole point of this is that I want to see people do it. So I'm already going to be like, yeah, record yourself doing it and send me the links. I want to see it. It's too much work for just ace mode. I feel like it's worth it to preserve ace mode. It doesn't work for AC5 because of the mini aircraft trees. We could also do... It wouldn't be totally true to base game, but we could also do... The F-22 in AC5 unlocks after you play arcade. It does? Doesn't it just unlock normally? It does. It totally... Is there... Like, is that just an alternate unlock method? Oh, only the Mobius skin. Okay, but if you did that before playing through the game normally, you would get the F-22. Model, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. The exclamation point fucked me up on that one. I'm going to stick to my guns on the special weapon thing. I think just the only special weapons allowed are whatever ones come with the plane when you buy it normally. In games like 5-0 whatever, where you can get more. In games like 6 and Assault Horizon, where they aren't like unlockable and it's just you can equip whatever. But if it's games where you have to like buy the higher tier ones, so to speak, just stick with the stock ones. Yeah, I can't speak to the Assault Horizon Legacy stuff at all, because I just haven't played it. I'm working with what I got. With Assault Horizon Legacy and 7, I'll have to come back and adjust later. I should not be spamming missiles like this. You'll see when you get there. If it's not something available on a first playthrough, I would say you can't use it, just as a general thing. Like, we are just gonna straight up ban super planes for sure. They're just not gonna be allowed. I remember saying you might not. No, Assault Horizon Legacy I'm going to. What was it? Northern Wings was the one that I was unsure of, and at this point I think I'm just not gonna do Northern Wings. Mobile games are always finicky, and like I've seen it, and it doesn't seem like there's enough of value to warrant the coverage. Which is saying a lot, because again, I did an advanced video. And that game is, you would think, about as simple as it gets. But then I saw what Northern Wings is. God damn it. Remember when I said I shouldn't just spam the missiles out there?
Stay cool, take aim, and drove them straight. We're hitting the runway this time. Man, this is it. This is real war. Don't try to do it all at once. Just stay cool. Put your head down and keep it down. That explosion was pretty close. Siphon the fuel out of that.
There's gonna be meta planes for the games. Maybe. 7 has a tech tree? Wait. You say tech tree as in like... Are we talking like persistent upgrades? Here's the question. In 7, can you start a new game file on ace mode? Or whatever the highest is if they don't call it ace. can you just start a completely fresh save file and play on the highest difficulty? Or are we gonna have to worry about that being a thing there as well? Let me check. Thank you. This is a long shot because we're not gonna get to AC6 by the time that I like on stream. I mean, by the time that I get the series wrapped up. Would anyone be able to check AC6 if you have like the higher difficulties unlocked? I think it works like the PS2 ones. AC4 you can. I went and checked AC4 because I was like, is that just a 5 and 0 thing? And it is. But if they kept that going forward, then we're gonna have issues. And an even further long shot. Anyone have Assault Horizon in here?
Control systems are okay. Do not allow them to get any more planes airborne.
Grim's a prime target right now for the enemy. We have to protect him.
Missile hit. Taking damage. Oh no, there's not enough time.
Doesn't have expert. Does it have ace?
Pressure. No problems. What was that?
Because we're just doing whatever the highest is for any given game.
Good kill.
I could check Horizon Legacy's difficulty. Yeah. Check that. I gotta just write it down if it's a game specific thing, and then we can do like the workarounds with New Game Plus, like we're gonna do with 5 and 0. Where the workaround is just gonna be, since you have to use a New Game Plus file, you're just gonna have to limit yourself using like a table of unlocks or whatever.
This is Grim. I'm about to take off. Can you see me from up there? Of course not with everything going on up there. It's all right. I can do this. I'm in takeoff position on the runway. Engines full power. Come back! Come back! Don't stop him. Let him go.
7 has ace. Okay. Question is then, can you start a completely fresh file, like without bringing your unlocks and stuff over for 7 on ace? Hopefully the answer is yes. I can't imagine why they got rid of that, even like with 5 and 0, so I really wouldn't imagine why they would keep it. Because, you know, even just doing a new game run on ace is a challenge in and of itself that sounds really fun to do. Unless I'm just crazy, that sounds fun to me. Like, I can't be the only one who thinks that that sounds like a fun idea.
I will be joining the War Dog Squadron. This is the control tower. Roger that. Please take care of them for us.
I got this.
This is War Dog Leader. Sand Island, I'm out of fuel. Request clearance to land.
Now we wait for updates on the difficulties.
We're under attack.
You literally can't. Oh my god, they did the one save file thing. Oh.
Is that you?
Damn you, 7.
I'll make sure to write you up.
You can't even start a new save file, like, at all. I mean, I'm sure that you could. But then, you know, for people to do the challenge in 7, it would be like, yeah, just clear your save file for me. I don't want to do that.
Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm.
Yup. Fuck.
Crazy flyer. They resorted to launching him into battle? This base is toast, isn't it?
Enemy missiles are inbound.
So we'll have to make an exception for 7 in a similar way, but then I don't know what is going on with the tech tree.
Just try to follow the training manual. Skipped a few items on the checklist, but all systems are go. Amazing. This is
0 has only hard. I figured 0 would be the same. I didn't look, but I just assumed that we would have to do the same thing for 0 as in 5.
Remember to clear a runway for us to come back to.
It will always carry over your save data because tech tree. Is it something that will complicate it? Or is it just like, yeah, we just have to assume that everyone's gonna have like an upgraded tech tree? Like, we're just gonna have to assume, like, we'll just have to live with the reality pretty much. So that's gonna be a thing.
All bombers confirmed destroyed. Thanks for protecting our base, everyone.
Is it one that you can like fully max out with playtime, like get every upgrade or whatever? Or is it one that has a limited amount of points and you spec it out depending on how you want it?
Well, guess we didn't need to worry about Grim.
Now I have questions about that.
Come on, let's get a welcoming party going.
507. I'll save it later. Because it carries to multiplayer. Checking Assault Horizon Legacy right now. The only ones that I'll like need a check on outside of that will be 6 and Assault Horizon, which are going to be the hardest ones to get checked on.
You're coming in too fast. Slow down.
You can farm missions for points.
1 mile. to
Okay,
touchdown.
but can you get every upgrade on the tree? Or is it one that you have to like pick and choose? Including free missions? You can get everything? Okay, well then I don't think it's that much of a worry. Because I'm gonna just assume that like if we can't wipe the tech tree, I'm gonna go out on the limb to say that like anyone who is even gonna participate in like a Nuzlocke type challenge for Ace Combat, they're gonna just have that tree maxed out anyway. They play enough Ace Combat that they'll probably just have it maxed out. I'm not gonna be worried about it. In that case, if it was like you have to pick and choose, then I would have said like we can just make like one specific setup for it.
Back like nothing had happened, as if the open sky had always been his one true home.
You can get every upgrade, but not in one run. Yeah, if you can't wipe the tech tree, we're just gonna assume that everyone has it. I just won't factor it in.
Seem to be minutely timed to avoid giving Osea any chance to launch a
It functions like 5 and 0. God damn it. That doesn't bode well.
I got a notice of a
Why would they
sighting
change
at the
that, man?
I guess Captain Hamilton had pulled a few strings for me. I didn't waste any time going.
Wait, chat. For the tech tree, is there a way? Okay, this is a great question. This could actually be a workaround.
Nobody knew.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Is there a respec option?
I realize these people.
Like, is there a button that clears your tech tree for people who want to respec it?
I was sure of it.
Because that could be game changing. No. Shit. I was like, if there's a respec button, we could just have people hit the respec and have no tech tree upgrades. But damn it. I was hopeful that they would have something like that for people who are like still working through it, who want to change around their upgrades. But shit. Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to live with it then.
Listen up.
The
biggest mistake Tabania has made in their blitz
we will need the answers on 6 and Assault Horizon then. It sucks because it's like, yeah, I own the games, but I would have to do like 2 more playthroughs in the next couple weeks while working on all the videos like normal.
You've been called to service and a very important operation.
And it really, like, I can't.
Keep that in mind.
I just can't do that.
Today at 1500
Are we counting DLC missions? I guess, sure, if you have them.
At Eglin Straits. These carriers are the Vulture, the Buzzard, and the Kestrel, which has successfully escaped from Port St. Hewlett, thanks to your help. Your mission is to coordinate with the Kestrel and provide top.
Oh, we get to choose planes again. Here we go. I don't know how many more we need to unlock. I think we might need to do a bit of free mission.
The situation is fluid, so be sure to choose an aircraft with good defensive capability against both air and ground-based threats.
All right, hold on. Get me in the hangar. We almost have enough for the Falcon. We were using the A10 at the end of the last run, right? Oh. We got the A10 done. The A10 is done. Okay. Progress. These. Oh, I can't buy them. For a second, I thought it was like I can't fly them. These, I might actually, I don't know. Tornado will have to do. The MiG-31, the F-15C. Oh my God, there's still a lot. The start of a new game. Yeah, and then those are like emulation only, so. Yeah, what we're gonna do for the games that you have to start on New Game Plus to do the max difficulty, is we're gonna make it so that I apparently never bought one of those. We're gonna make it so that we have like a table of when each plane unlocks, and you'll just have to use that table that I'll probably link on like whatever rule set I end up writing up for it, right? You'll just have to use the table to know like what's available at what point in the game. It's not the most elegant solution, but it's kind of the best one we've got aside from just modding the game. Because like even if we mod the game, like not everyone can use the mods, right? It took me 200 hours. That's gotta be skill issue. There's no way. Hold on. That has to be. I don't believe it. This has to be skill issue. It says that a completionist run of Assault Horizon Legacy takes 15 hours. On how long to beat. Not necessarily skill issue. That's a weird way for, that's a memey way for me to say it. It's probably just if you don't know what you're looking for, then it's not going to be an efficient run, right? That's probably why it took so long. How long to beat is lying. To be fair, they only have 3 completionist playthroughs compiled. The longest one, though, is about 25 hours. Which sounds about right for an Ace Combat 100%. Like, generally speaking. 5 is definitely an exception. What does it say about 5? 30 and a half? That's probably about right. If you were doing it more efficiently than I am, for sure. Involve S ranking every mission on Ace? I don't really know. It's kind of the thing. You have to grind every plane to unlock special weapons and skins and parts. Yeah, I don't know. That's what they got. I don't know. All right, let's just get it. Yeah, we'll just use it. You can go in the Tornado. You can go in the MiG. You can go in the F-15C. Right? Yeah. All of these need XP. I had to double check because I've done that a couple times. Some of us have Rosgrease skins, and I only just realized. Yeah, I realized right after I confirmed. I can just return to hangar, right? Yeah, we can just do that.
Attention! Listen up.
Without buying anything, but you'd still start new game. Yeah, but then people would have to like reset their save file, and I don't want to like we could do that. But ideally, like some people just aren't going to be willing to do it. So I'm trying to like, you know, still make it so that it's convenient to hop in and do the challenge, right? Oops. Oh, we do have the Yuktabania color for this one. I actually kind of like that one.
Which plane am I going up in, Captain?
Captain, which plane should I use?
There, I'm the odd one out.
War Dog, launch.
Yeah, Assault Horizon and 6 are question marks for sure.
It was nothing. Easiest mission in the world. That's what it was supposed to be.
Does anyone
Wasn't
here in
just
chat
us,
happen
but
to have
everyone could get their hands
AC6
on. General mobilization.
and have completed
Our
it
planes filled the
on
sky
like
huge aluminum
expert or
clouds.
ace or whatever
There was no
it
way
is?
the enemy could attack. The queens of the ocean made it to the inland sea. We've got it made in the shade.
Where's that nice chart of what games have what difficulties? Okay, 6 does have expert and ace.
Outside the range of enemy air attack. Permission granted to return to your assigned bases
Oh,
in
and
sequence.
X and join
Aircraft
assault.
may
Jesus
resume
Christ.
return trip if required.
Pretty much everything after AC5 is now a question mark on that one, where it's just like, I don't know unless we have someone check it.
War Dog Squadron, I told you to wait for the tanker plane above the carrier.
I swear.
The Belkaran Empire. Hey, you could just change it. You could just make it the Belkan Empire if you wanted.
Hey, what
Well,
is that?
unless you started the campaign already.
It's showing up on mine too.
Where'd it come from? How come the morons at Thunder Blockhead didn't notice it? Yo,
What counts as a super plane? Fictionals? I mean,
Yeah. Hey,
is there not some like set criteria? Like, I know what I mean when I say super plane.
Air patrol stations, protect the carriers.
And like some of the fictionals that I flew in X weren't really that great. Oh, but with the customization, they could be good.
chopper engaged.
This is one of the best songs in 5. Every time that I hear it, I'm like, I forgot about this banger.
Target is still intact.
I can't take off. Shoot down those enemy planes for me.
Okay, I'm coming. Hold on.
Seriously, every time I hear it.
Hurry and launch the carrier jets. If we're attacked here,
Aren't very super without the parts. We ban custom parts.
Visibility is poor.
We probably just could.
Surprise attack.
Since we're doing stock super weapons, it probably would be reasonable. Like, it would fit in with the rest of the challenge anyway if we did. That's probably just a good idea. Let me add that.
This is out of their flight range. How did they get here?
radar lock. Bandits in gun range.
Darkstar from Top Gun. We do have, no DLC planes in the rules already.
Something strange here, but I'm not sure what. If an enemy attack is usually like.
Bandits in gun range. Missile shot crash.
Booyah.
Missile hit.
Don't repeat the mistakes we made last time.
Plane that has a super weapon? Well, even then, like, the Wyvern... Correct me if I'm wrong, the Wyvern doesn't have a super weapon, but that's definitely a super plane.
There's a lot of them. Captain, I suggest we disperse. Blaze, this is Edge. Please advise.
Is there not, like, a wiki page that's just like, here are the super planes? There's gotta be, right?
Don't let them
So I'm learning the rule set as you mentioned them. Yeah. This was just a random, like, an hour ago. I was just like, you know, chat, for the end of the review series, let's have, like, a challenge made, like a challenge run that we can leave behind. That would be a good idea.
What took you guys so long?
So we've just been jotting it down as we go. X only has special new games.
No, you're responsible for the air defense effort. Roger, Captain. I won't let you
I'm assuming join assault then.
It's time.
Should I just assume that they all only have special new game at this point?
Be on the lookout and climb the high
Are a fan name and not a special. Special. God damn it. I can talk. Official.
Don't let them get any closer to the
I'll protect the carrier. You deal with the enemy planes.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
So there's not a wiki page, is what you're telling me.
Missile hit.
That's what I'm hearing right now.
just went down.
Even though it is a fan name.
Come again. Keep
There,
an eye
there
on
could be a wiki page. You know, it's a fandom wiki, after all.
Straight ahead.
but
Alright, direct hit!
These guys don't know when to quit. It's really starting to tick me off.
The tandem attack was a success.
My fire's missing to the side. What kind of maneuver is that? Blaze, Fox 2.
Heads up! Enemy radar is tracking you.
what a song. What a track.
Watch out for the reefs.
Oh my god, speaking of songs, Assault Horizon soundtrack is crazy. What a wildly good soundtrack.
Get shut down. The captain's hurt.
And not a single person mentioned it to me before. I was completely caught off guard by that one.
This is the Kestrel. It'll be a little longer before we meet.
They aren't on fandom anymore. It's a fandom wiki. It's fine. You know what I mean. I don't literally mean the site. What about manually restarting missions? Oh, yeah, I just kind of assumed, you know, competitive integrity would be a thing. Come on now. Of course not, no. If your plane took a lot of damage or something, no, you can't restart the mission. Any fictional planes at the end of a plane list. Ooh. I mean, we could also just compile a list of what the super planes are. At least by the Chole criteria. Because, you know, some of those fictionals in X just really aren't great planes unless you build the shit out of them. But then in, like, Joint Assault, you can get, like, the... What's it called? The Varkalak Squadron planes? Whatever the hell they're actually called. I have no idea. I didn't unlock them, but I know they're unlockable in that game. So, like, you know, those are clearly super planes. In my mind. No mid-mission repairs or ammo refills? I feel like we kind of have to allow them. Because, like, in 4, it's kind of balanced around it. And 6, both of them. 6 also is kind of balanced with it in mind. But on Ace mode, at least in 4, it will refill your ammo, it won't repair your plane on Ace. So actually, it's not as much of a worry as I thought it was when you first mentioned it. Yeah, those are just tied so much into the balance. Why would you do that? Bro, 4 would be abysmal without ammo refills. And 6, in the late game of 6, that would be pretty rough too. I get the idea, but yeah, that would be a nightmare.
600 feet off port bow. All enemy attack planes confirmed destroyed. Area sanitized.
The 1 and 2, Assault Horizon Legacy, and
War Dog, your air defense mission is complete. Hold for the tanker aircraft above the
what's the XFA-27? Is that, no, that's not the Wyvern. Isn't the XO2 the Wyvern? What's the 27?
A ballistic missile. Where'd they launch that from?
It's artifacting time.
Allied squadron wiped out. What happened?
Is 2's super plane? Wait. I thought the Wyvern was 2's super plane. What is 2's super plane? Is it just called the XFA-27? I thought someone told me it was the Wyvern. Like way back when we were using it.
If you want to survive, then climb above 5,000 feet before that thing hits.
Is that not the Wyvern?
Kestrel, evasive action.
What the hell is it?
What are you gonna do, kid? I'll follow you. Are they sure it's 5,000 feet?
What's the hardest story route in 3? It should be the playthrough we have to do. I think in 3 you can do what you want. Leave a little wiggle room.
There goes another ship.
We could maybe, depending on the difficulty of the missions available in the story paths, we could maybe, I don't know.
3, 2,
Because if you're doing a single game run, then like it doesn't really matter that much what AC3 path you do. But if you're doing what's it called? If you're doing like the full gauntlet, then maybe we could have it where like certain story paths affect the amount of lives that you'll get for a bonus for completing them. Like the easier, like maybe if you take the easier story path, you actually lose a life just for taking it, but like it's way safer. And if you do the really hard one, you get an extra one for completing it. I don't know. I'm spitballing. And I don't know what the harder or easier ones would really be off the top of my head. It's been a while since we did AC3 at this point. I definitely remember that some were more or less difficult than others, but...
We can't get a tanker aircraft over to you. Proceed northeast to Hayerlock Base, land and refuel.
Hey, kid! You really should start calling him Captain. Forget it. If he's a captain, then I want him to start trash talking like a captain. Man, I'm missing that voice real bad now.
He's got us back alive from battle for the
3 hard difficulty is going to be the death of so many full series. Bro, air combat.
And I'll never lose my lead.
Air combat, like AC3 as well, is a hard game. Don't get me wrong. But air combat, for people trying to do the full series run, that's going to be like the funnel. Just right off the bat, that's probably on the whole the hardest game.
The enemy
in my opinion still. I think air combat remains, from what I've played, just the hardest AC game. The AI on hard mode in air combat does some insane shit that they never do in later games. Like Suleimani type shit. If you haven't played air combat on hard mode, I'm not exaggerating. They do some pretty crazy things in that game. But I don't think missiles are one shot in air combat, which somewhat makes up for it, but it's still super hard. And there's that one escort mission in it that, like, oh my god. That's gonna be the funnel, like, for people trying to do the full series run. That's gonna make things really difficult for people, for sure. AC3 then, like AC2, you get a nice brisk joyride afterwards, because that game on hard mode is like made for babies. But then yeah, AC3 smacks your ass. AC3 is not bad until like the last act of any run. They're all really hard at the end.
Compared to what's further ahead. Beyond our destination lies the closed gate.
AC3 is hard enough that I feel like maybe we could just be like, yeah, choose your story path, do whatever. This game is fucking hard anyway. Too many rules? It's because we have to account for like every game in the series, and there's like 13 games.
That bit of history should have been enough of a lesson for us all.
Like the general rules, there's not really that many. Like this is the general rule set, but then there's gonna be like per game stuff that's gonna get kind of wacky. Can you skip missions in air combat? I think for single game, we require all of them. For full series, maybe we just say it's any %. It's just old game design. I don't remember it being awful. Have you played it on hard? Because on normal, it's not that bad. On hard, it's a lot. Adam, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. And when we did the air combat hard playthrough, I think I was through like AC3 or 4 already at that point. So it wasn't even like, you know, I was a noob for the games in general. It's just the game was really hard. And then add on like the live system and the stuff that the AI does, and it gets pretty wild. Scarface. I swear people told me that it was the Wyvern when we were playing AC2, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Extra or normal mode? Does it really matter? Oh, super plane. I mean, you can do extra if you want, I guess. You can't use the super plane.
Every base along the way. I can't believe we have to send them off to guard the western coastline.
I don't know. Would it really cause a balance issue? From my memory, I don't think it would.
An SSTO craft launch facility lies to the east of our current location, McNeely Air Force Base. The facility was a collaborative project between Osea and Yuktobania. It was built to be a bridge to outer space, with a mass driver 7.5 miles in length. Our radar has detected several planes from the Yuktobanian squadron approaching the facility from several directions. The facility is
I think for air combat,
pre-launch operations for an SSTO craft.
I'm gonna write down the AC3 thing just because people are probably gonna ask. Should the AC3 Chole lock for single game include all story paths? That's a question. For AC3, should it be all paths? I think that would make sense, right? Takes really long though. They're like, I want to say like 5 hours each. Okay, the wiki does not have super plane page. How many paths are there? There's 5. If you play the whole game with one plane only, maybe. The only reason I would say no is like Ace Combat 2 exists, but the early games are so difficult that maybe it wouldn't matter. I'm gonna make like a formal like PDF for it for publication on the actual video when we finalize it.
Of McNeely Air Force Base. All units,
there's missable missions in 2 and 3.
Base are now under my command. Engage the incoming.
There's missable missions in 2. I mean, I know that there's the 2 separate paths in AC2. I would say probably not.
10 minutes to launch. Commencing countdown.
Oh, my lid is shut.
Space Center well. The mass driver was built by Osea and Yuktobania as part of their collaborative efforts.
I'm just gonna assume
International Space Station.
That
our anti-war president used the surplus funds that came
that
from
6
the
and
to build it.
Assault Horizon also have the same difficulty thing going on. AC5's arcade mode not included. It's not difficult.
Step toward the realization of the space
There's no
station
reason to
project.
include it.
Now it's left its orbit and is just low enough to graze the atmosphere. It's coming down to pick up the laser cannon they're about to launch. They were building a bridge of peace that would span into outer space. Not
The angry video gamer dude,
The
thank you for the
machinery meant
sub.
for this peaceful
Appreciate it.
mission was about to be used for our counterattack.
From Persona. Is she also in a Persona game?
Yes?
Isn't that thing supposed to work like a satellite? Why'd it climb down all this way?
It's a maneuverable orbiting spacecraft.
I know that. I'm just saying, if the system uses atmospheric friction to change its orbit, then wouldn't that make it pretty hard to defend itself?
Oh my god. I went to my YouTube dashboard for something, but I immediately got distracted by a comment on the Assault Horizon video that says, I love how violent this game is. It's like playing Brutal Doom. And he's so right. It is kind of like the Brutal Doom of Ace Combat in a weird way. Cody and Martin, thank you for the subs. Appreciate it. What is, oh, that was the Martin one. Whew. I was like, what is happening?
If we shoot the parachutes before the tanks detach, we'll smash them into the ground. You with me,
pretty sure it's the same actress. I haven't played Persona before.
Airborne tanks are dropping from the transport
Someday, probably.
Count all those parachutes? I gave up already. Destroy all airborne ACVs. Engage them in the air and on ground. The ACVs are moving this way. Don't let them get near the mass driver.
Oh god, too many spins. Okay, I got one of them anyway. We're fine.
The tanks are mobilizing away from their landing point. They're all scattering in droves the moment they touch ground.
Optional for full series run? Yeah, they probably will go optional. Like, if you've got them and you want to, go for it. But I'm not gonna put them in the standard rule set, you know?
Ground forces have any tank units? Are they gonna be okay? I don't know, but either way, we can't let those things reach the ground.
Oh shit. Might be worth using missiles.
Blaze, do you think our forces are sufficient?
I can't hear you. Oh my god. Let's go wide.
This is the Northeast Sector Defense Force. The enemy has broken through Pillbox 1. This is the South Sector Defense Force. The enemy has broken through Pillbox 1.
This works way better. Oh, machine guns all the way down there.
Sector Defense Force. The enemy has broken through Pillbox 1.
That's fine.
This is the West Sector Defense Force. Pillbox 2 has been breached.
Oh my god.
This is the South Sector Defense Force. Pillbox 2 has been breached. Hey, those are enemy planes! We're sitting ducks here. We'll just have to rely on our escort fighters.
Come here.
I hate having this Utilonian soldiers have
Oh, it wasn't
penetrated the
fine.
area. Cancel operations. We cannot launch.
Maybe missiles for the tanks. Maybe a little bit. They're connected slightly, but they're unique. Yeah, I do know that they're connected. It would probably, I don't know. It would probably be a series that I would do
as part of their
like in
efforts
one.
to construct an international space station.
The same guy who said the Brutal Doom thing also jokingly said 6.8 out of 10, you monster, angry face emoji.
Is that the Arcbird?
The Arcbird, a white bird built as the
Now I'm
first
kind
step
of
toward
curious
the
about the comments on
realization
that
of the
video,
space
because
station project.
I haven't looked in hours
Now
during the
it's left
stream.
its orbit and is just low enough to
This
graze
guy
the
gets it. I
atmosphere.
can't hate the game because it's good,
down to
stupid
pick up the
fun
laser
with a lot of
cannon
particle
launch.
effects and destruction. It
They
just,
were building a bridge
it's
of
kind of
peace
like, for me, I
that
was just like,
expand
dude,
into outer
I just
space.
can't,
Not anymore.
I just
The
can't
machine
really be
meant for
mad
this
at this
peaceful
game
mission
because it's just
is
such
about to be used for our
stupid, silly
counterattack.
fun.
Hey, listen.
Yes?
Isn't that thing supposed to work like a satellite? Why did it climb down all
Add
this
one to the sky crawlers count from earlier in the stream. We got another one. Actually, we'll probably get a lot. I'm taking this time. Now I'm looking for the other ones. I'm looking for tallies to add.
I guess it'd be in trouble if someone started firing at it right now.
So shouldn't it be higher up then?
Continue countdown. 3 minutes to launch.
Halt the countdown. Enemy incoming. This is the Base Air Defense Command.
Alright, I can't keep reading. I probably got
more
more like Project Wingman and Skycrawlers and Hawks comments, you know, whatever else.
Actually planning to invade Osea?
The same culprits as usual. Those three, for sure.
If we shoot the parachutes before the tanks detach, we'll smash them into the ground. You with me?
Like, Project Wingman is the meme, but it's all three of those.
Airborne tanks are dropping from the transport plane.
To Skycrawlers.
Parachutes? I gave
More Skycrawlers today than usual, weirdly. But also, I've been asked like 4 times today if we're doing Ace Combat Infinity, which is also just a new thing. I haven't gotten a lot of comments about it in the past, but today there's a lot. Probably because people are just like, oh wait, normally it would be up soon, but can it be played? And the answer is no, it just cannot be played. Like, no matter how badly I want to do a video on it, it's legitimately impossible to play it nowadays. There is no workaround, it's just you cannot play it. helping straight up kill God. I mean, he kills like the what's it? The embodiment of evil in DMC2, like the literal embodiment of it. This big amalgamation of all of the major demons from 1 and 2. Oh my god. I thought that would kill it.
Captain, the enemy is spread out over a large area. Should we split up to engage them?
I literally just told you to do that. Grim, are you okay?
I wonder if there's something wrong with the radio. Captain, can you hear me?
Nope. Can't hear you.
This is the Northeast Sector Defense Force. Pillbox 2 has been breached. Big missiles coming this way! Come on, baby, don't hit us. Just let us land safely. Number 8 just took a direct hit and exploded. Use the trailers to form a barricade.
Come here.
We can handle this. Let's
No more
get out of
tanks.
here now.
Please.
That was a nasty shockwave.
Kid just bagged one.
Oh, that's not a tank.
From every team to restart the launch.
Oh, what was it? Symbols. Oh, special characters.
Either way, we can't let those things reach the ground.
Ace Combat Limited. I'm actually so upset that it's legitimately unplayable.
Enemy tanks parachuting down in large numbers. You're kidding. They're trying
Yeah,
to
it didn't
capture
like
the
that one.
place. The armor's thinner on the bottom of the vehicles. They're descending over here. Retreat. Go for the parachutes. Shoot the parachutes.
A modified X engine?
I got him. Now descending. All systems
What?
go.
We can't shoot them all down. We can only thin out their numbers.
This is the West Sector Defense Force. Pillbox 2 has been breached. Is the SSTO safe? I'll try one more time to convince the higher
These
ups to
tanks.
launch. Enemy tank battalion to the west will reach the masked driver in a few moments. What are
Uh-oh.
you doing? The enemy's right in front of us.
I'm working on getting back over there.
Damn it, we're caught in a crossfire. They're firing at us from below, too.
Shit.
Utilian soldiers
God
have
damn it.
penetrated the area.
Same thing
Cancel
twice.
operations. We cannot launch.
What was I gonna write down a second ago? Oh, that the mobile games and advance are optional. I was like, what was it that I was gonna write down for that?
10 minutes. Halt the countdown. Enemy incoming. This is the base air defense command. The enemy has a large.
I've actually never heard of Skycrawlers. It apparently is made by Project Aces. Apparently, I don't know. That's what the comment said. At this point, the Metal Gear series has taught me to never trust the comments. The amount of false information that goes around in the comments of the Metal Gear videos is insane. People just yap.
Airborne tanks are dropping from the transport plane.
Can you count all those parachutes? I gave up already.
Destroy all airborne ACVs. Engage them in the air and on ground.
It's built for piston fighters, not jets. Well, that would make it make a little more sense.
Don't let them get near the mass driver.
Our ground defense line is collapsing. They're gonna get overrun.
Be careful. Avoid firing on your allies.
They're halting the countdown after all this?
All that hard work, just down the drain.
This is bad news. We better shoot them fast before they touch the ground.
We're getting requests from every team to restart the launch. Throw the Molotov cocktails.
It's all over if the tanks break
There we
through.
go.
Blaze, do you think our forces are sufficient?
You should be able to find a stinger in Rex's hangar. Yeah, shit like that. It's not even stuff like, it's mostly about like the development history behind stuff, where it's just a whole bunch of random shit that is like the simplest fact check will just get you like, no, that's not true. I don't know where it comes from.
We can only thin out their numbers.
Some of the tanks appear to have taken damage when they hit the ground.
I have no idea where it comes from. Spreading spreading misinformation on social media. Yeah.
Captain, the enemy is spread out.
Sometimes it gets really bad.
Should we split up to engage them? I wonder if there's something wrong with the radio. Captain,
And a lot of the Metal Gear fans in the comments seem to be under the impression that like Kojima didn't have anything to do with the spin-off games, like Ghost Babel or Acid or like hell Twin Snakes, whatever it is. But like he was always involved. He was just never like a director or anything. Like he was always mainly working on his stuff, like his mainline entries. But he was always involved in some capacity with the spin-offs. Like I was talking about it yesterday, but like he was a producer on Acid. I know he was a producer on Ghost Babel as well. I know he was a supervisor for the Twin Snakes. Like he was getting updates and like giving direction and like feedback on Twin Snakes here and there. What I've really noticed about the Metal Gear fandom is that they're kind of rabid. They are very, very strongly opinionated, which is fine. But like more so than other communities that I've done review series for, the Metal Gear fandom is like they all have very strong opinions on things. And it's nice in one way, but also a lot of them are not nice to each other in the comments, or just like even just respectful to one another in the comments. It's kind of a war zone in the comments of the Metal Gear videos if you go and look through them.
Large number of cruise missiles tracked on the outer edge of our radar coverage. All fighters, engage and destroy these cruise missiles.
Oh god. I read that one comment randomly on the MGS2 video the other day when it popped up. If you weren't here, the other day, like mid-stream, I randomly looked at my YouTube dashboard and I caught that this guy had commented on the MGS2 video. And he just randomly was like, I don't see what the problem is with being phobic or derogatory in the YouTube comment section. I was just like, why did he say that?
Weather team, roger. Flight control team, roger. Guidance team, roger.
Check the missile's current
I was so perplexed. I was like, what? What? I was so confused because like it's the MGS2 video. I didn't even like get into anything even along those lines. And he just randomly was like, I don't really see the problem with this. I'm like, okay.
I can't shoot them all down.
You'll do fine. Stay calm and you won't.
I was very confused by it.
There's so many of them, they're going to penetrate our defenses.
You know, you get enough comments in the day and you just start to get a lot of really random stuff. A lot of stuff that's just confusing sometimes, where it's like, where is this coming from? And you just, there's no answer.
4 minutes to launch. Hold them off till then. 4 minutes? We won't last that long.
Blaze, do you know why?
False recently, when I sent her like a wild comment, I don't remember what it was, but I sent her something. We share crazy comments just because they're funny. And she recently was like, man, I don't really get that many crazy comments nowadays. That's how you know I've fallen off. You could have got into it if you mentioned the vampire was bi. Sometimes I dread to think what might have happened with people like that in the comments if I had mentioned it. Sometimes I really am like, what would happen if if I were to like really dig into every little aspect of the games rather than doing like a more, I mean, it's I feel like saying surface level is inaccurate. I do go pretty deep, but like the Metal Gear games are so insanely deep that I just don't have the time to get into all that's in every single game.
What about the final check on the remote measurement units? Sorry, sir. Remote
But what if I did?
check complete. The tables are turning against us.
Oh, it took only like, for people who saw the Assault Horizon video, I had like a little bit in there where I made a joke about like Miami and Orlando, because I lived in Florida for a while. And like the two cities that I really hated in Florida were Miami and Orlando. And it only took like an hour after the video going public for someone to tell me to eat a dick for the Miami bit. That's a word for word quote, by the way. I got told to eat a dick. Miami is not a fun place. Trust me. Like, if you're not from there, it's not a fun place.
Everything one last time. Guidance, navigation, flight control, telemetry, communications, flight dynamics. Do we have a go or
Can you launch already? There's too many missiles out here.
all systems go from all team leaders. Proceeding with launch.
Oh my god, wait, where is this one?
The catapult camera just shut off. Was the SSTO hit? The camera just malfunctioned.
Oh my god.
Guidance team reporting. Our launch window will close.
Could you guys hurry it up?
Have faith in our fighter pilots. Don't rush your final checks.
No, rush them, please, rush them.
Have a safe trip.
The special missions? Do you mean the VR missions? Because we started doing VR missions yesterday.
The Air Force will get us through this.
Found dead in Miami. The same comment was like, Orlando isn't even that bad either. I don't know what you're talking about. Meanwhile, Orlando is like one of the highest crime cities in the country. Like in the entire United States. It is the highest crime city in Florida. It's Orlando. It has a really high crime rate. And if I lived in Orlando for 2 years, so like trust me, if you just like walk around in any part of Orlando that's not Disney, you kind of feel that unease, unless you're like in what's it, in like one of the really nice parts. There are some parts of Orlando that are very nice and very safe. It's not many of them. It's definitely not the majority of Orlando, not even close.
Passing checkpoint 2.
Orlando's a bit of a dicey place in general. Rex, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. How many Orlandos are there? I don't know. I only know of the one in Florida. There are 10 places in the world called Orlando. Wait, what? Oh, okay. There's in Orlando in Virginia. There's one in North Carolina. There's one in Arkansas. There's one in Oklahoma. One in West Virginia. Are you shitting me? Virginia and West Virginia both have an Orlando. Celsior, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. New York has an Orlando. There's an Orlando in Brazil. There's an Orlando in South Africa. That's it. That's all of them. And then there's the one in Florida. I didn't say the Florida. There's the Florida one. There's apparently 10 cities named Orlando, and like 7 of them are in the U.S.
Rose up once again.
I only know the Florida one, but apparently there's a bunch.
In my heart, though, I wished it didn't have to be used in war.
Orlando, Florida is not a nice city. Again, I lived there for 2 years. It's not a nice place.
Out why the enemy targeted the base until much later. Of course, by that time, it was too late.
I have no desire to go back to Orlando.
we prevented the
Or
Yucca
Florida
Bunny
in
Army
general,
from
for that
capturing the
matter,
launch
but
facility.
especially Orlando.
The SSTO launch was successful. The
There's always a
SSTO
dozen
launched
other
with the
places in the US with
which
the
had
same
descended
name.
into the upper
It's so
atmosphere
weird, because like
and
Orlando,
successfully
Florida,
transferred
it's like the
laser weapon
biggest
modules
city,
into the
or
ground.
actually I think
All
Jacksonville is supposed to be the
aircraft
largest.
Tactical Fighter Squadron and
But,
the
like,
Sand
it's-
Island detachment. Return to base as soon as rearming and
It's
refueling
probably the
operations
most
are complete.
iconic Florida city, like the most well-known one. Not iconic. I feel like if you say iconic, probably Miami. Because like Miami evokes a specific image, but like I feel like most people probably know Orlando out of any city in Florida.
You people are like the plague.
That's so
you know
weird that
that?
there's 7 Orlandos in the US.
This happened.
And me living in the US
A
for
large combined
more than
force
20
of
years,
Yucca-Bonian
I only knew of
vessels
one
and
of them.
aircraft has been detected advancing in the
I didn't know that there were
directly
others
towards Sand Island
until just
from the
now.
west. Our intelligence has confirmed the presence of amphibious assault ships within the oncoming fleet. We
How many
believe the enemy's
Londons?
goal is
Hold
to
on.
conduct a landing operation on Sand Island. and
How many
capture
cities
the
are
base.
named London?
Close
That
with the enemy,
there are a lot of
disrupt
Londons.
landing
There are
operations,
29
and suppress
cities
their
in the
naval
world named
gunfire
London.
directed at our forces ashore.
How many of those are in the US? Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And there's also one in Canada. So there's 16 in North America. No, there's 17 Londons. There's one in Mexico. Oh wait, no, that's not Mexico. There's one in Belize. I had it way zoomed out, so I didn't see the border. It's in Belize. It's very close to Mexico. Like, it's gotta be like a 20-minute drive to the border to Mexico from that, but there's apparently 15 Londons in the United States. One of them is in Minnesota. I know London, Minnesota is a thing. It's like it's literally on the border of Iowa, but it's in Minnesota. There's an island in South America founded by slave owners who escaped the US after the Civil War ended. And apparently, wait, what? What place is this? What place is this? There are places in the world that still have slavery, so I don't doubt it, but that's a particularly wild one. Like, I know, like, the largest example is, like, China still has slavery. There's not many places, but there are places. Anyway, it is about that time. Like, there's 2 minutes left, but there's not a whole lot I can do in 2 minutes. Hold on. Maybe the font is too large. Yeah, it's too large. If anyone wants to try the Chole lock to mess with it as it is, go ahead. Let me know through like Discord or Twitter or wherever. If there's anything that you feel like needs to be changed. There's the per game rules. With this one, these will be a bitch to test. Control mouse wheel. Oh my god. It's gonna be small text, but it works. For these ones, here, let me remove this actually. I need to edit a little bit. There. There. This is undecided. This one we're not sure. New place you came from, impossible. Seriously, it's bad. Anyway, it is about that time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. I'm trying to think. Armored Core, Metal Gear, Devil May Cry. We're doing all S ranks on Devil May Cry. Making big progress. We're doing Dante Must Die on DMC 1 right now, which is rough. But we made a good amount of progress on the first day of that, so I'm not too worried about it. Aside from a couple bosses that I'm worried about. feel free to come back for any of that. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a like. Helps out a lot with algorithm and stuff, so I'd appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever, those are in the description. If you're looking for the Ace Combat Assault Horizon review, or if you've missed any of the reviews up to this point, including like just spin-offs and stuff, the full playlist is linked at the top of chat right now in the pinned message. Other than that, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see all of us back here next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.